excited about it. Super excited to step into the world of Pathfinder. And man, happy it's with y'all because y'all are at a much lower tier than Covet Syndicate is. And also, we get silly in here and we detract a lot. So I don't have to necessarily worry about the fate of the world yet.
Yeah.
With that being said, thank you guys for being here. Shout outs to my players for being so patient in the transition over from 5e to Pathfinder. And let's get some introductions going. It's been like a month since we played, so Monty, or should I say at this point, the man behind Monty, Seeley, who are you? What are you up to?
Yes. Hi. I'm very much looking forward to playing Pathfinder. I'm Cal, Seeley TTRPG on Twitter and other things. And I am slowly, and Shiv must get really annoyed at me saying this all the time, because it's been a long time I've been saying this.
No.
Transferring all of my stuff from Seeley D&D to Seeley TTRPG, as I play more than D&D, as tonight's session will show.
Yep.
Yes, I'll be playing Monty Beefcastle, who is the halfling barbarian. He has multiple crab wounds and a giant shark tooth great club. And yeah, he's a dick. Thanks.
He's a lovable dick, though. We love him. Thank you, Cal. Thank you for being here, buddy.
Anytime.
Will, captain of the Captain's Honor, Speed Reed. What's good, buddy?
What's up? Yeah, I'm Will, or at the Brinkcoin, and yeah, playing Autry, aka Speed Reed, and I am currently captain, which is great. It's an honor. And yeah, I have a frost sword. I have a nice pistol as well that I just got recently. I got some nice armor. Yeah, I'm excited to play Pathfinder though because I like the fighter builds that you can make, so varied and intricate. So I love it.
Hell yeah. Awesome, dude. Well, thank you for being here, man. Much love. Much appreciated as always. Mash, what's good?
Hey, I'm Mash or Mashashi. I'm an author. In fact, my book just
Publish author.
Oh,
Look how nice it is.
Fucking go. Awesome. Hell yeah.
I've been hiding that quite all the way through we've all been sat here talking, it's been sat there and I haven't said anything. So yeah, that came out this week.
Nice.
I'll be playing Ruby, who is actually based originally off a character from my series. Because it was a one-shot. This whole series is based from one-shot, and yeah, Ruby started from there. And yeah, she is a dwarf druid. She's got a lot more secrets than she's letting on. She made a pact with a fae called Greg. You'll meet him. And she likes to make things and make things better. She likes to fix the world around her. And yeah, that's her. She wound up with the crew and she's having a whale of a time. So
hell yeah. Thank you, Mash. Thank you so much for being here. Much love, dude.
Thank you.
Never mind me stuffing my face. And of course, the newest addition to our crew here, Shiv. What's happening, buddy?
Hi. Yeah, I'm Shiv. You'll find me everywhere at IOShiv on the interwebs. All social medias are pretty much the same. I might change them like Cal has one day. We'll see. And then tell everyone about it.
You'll do it before me. Like I've been saying it for months, man.
Yeah. No, I'm looking forward to the day you turn around and go, I've done it. And I should be playing Tristan, the lovable elf privateer. Well, I say lovable. I don't know. That's up to the crew. We'll see.
You started it, man. You started it.
Yeah, I brought a narc onto the ship, basically. If you've been watching, he's a narc. And yeah, that's me. So enjoy.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Shiv. Thank you for being here. Sorry, trying to clean with my hands real quick. Thank you for being here, man. Much love, much appreciated. Who would like to give us a recap? Or if there is no, that's a prompt for a specific somebody. If there is nothing there, then we can just get a look, folks. It's been a month. We're transitioning over to a new system. Let's do a recap of the series so far. If we don't have a, if we don't, he's shaking his head no, so I'm guessing that's a no, right? No.
Right.
It's a no.
Okay, that's fair.
Next week, next time.
Hey, no problem, buddy. I just feel honored when you do it. It's not like I expect you to do it. Then let's whoever wants to start us off, please regale us from the one shot up until where we are now, arriving in this new place.
I feel like this is going to be on me because I'm the only one that remembers that far.
I was just about to say, Mash, take it away.
This will be
Right.
for a hero point as well.
Oh.
Okay, I'll start us off anyway. So originally the crew were not all together and included some different people, and we set off into Peridot to try and sell a painting, and this led us on some merry adventures. We went out into the sea where we wound up finding a trove of treasure that just happened to be cursed.
You mean booty, right?
Some booty. Yeah, we found some booty.
Thing.
At which point we lost our captain and our ship and Monty Beef Castle. And then we continued onto an island and went down this tower into the ground where we met an ethereal creature which told us about these spires that were basically keys to stopping evil from being unleashed upon the planet. And we were asked if we could basically stop that from happening. Yeah, so we were like, yeah, okay, cool. And so we wound up back in Peridot without a ship, and we settled in Peridot, made ourselves quite comfortable, bought up half of the enterprises there, went on an adventure to a lighthouse where we met Forget, and then we went in the sewers where Joran died. And then we had to go get Joran back, so we went to go see a dragon, and we got cursed. Oh no, we didn't curse. We owe him a favor.
Yeah, law of surprise.
Yeah, the law of surprise. Oh, that's so much worse than I thought it was. Oh God. Right, and then he left to go on his own adventure. So yeah, thanks for that, man. I hope you're watching. And then
We love you, Vincent.
love you too. And then yeah, we got a ship. We also went in the mines because our shop got attacked by a wizard, a warlock, a very
lich.
very mean man.
Not a man any longer, but a lich. Yeah, the same lich that cursed Monty and Speed in the sewers
In the sewers.
after Joran was killed by the morgue. Very good recap there, Mash. Take a hero point for that. So you should have 2 now. You get 1 for showing up, and then I'm giving everybody a second opportunity for recaps or what have you. So very good. Who wants to take it from there?
I can try. So after the attack by Ithaca, the lich who fucked us up, then Monty and Ruby had a well-deserved day off, and then we went back down the sewers for fun and rode a bear around, and it was cool, which was actually Mash. And then we eventually set sail and got intercepted by someone who, it was a casino boat as far as I recall, and we were asked by what was their character's name? What was her name? Will, help me out.
That was
Like,
mean.
no. No, I will
Matt,
not.
Mash, help me out.
You know I'm bad at names.
Right, there was a pirate, and they and then we had to do a task for them to get a goblet and on this casino boat, and they told us about the pirate lords, and then we met what was after we got that goblet back? We met. What was that Noel's name? Blood, red blood. Oh, what was her name? Red throat. Red throat.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep.
And
Good memory.
yeah, we basically did that. And now it's Will's turn because my memory is terrible. But all I can say is I've thoroughly enjoyed it so far.
I'm glad, buddy. That captain was Hargoth Hammerstorm.
Hargoth Hammerstorm. Were they a pirate lord?
Yes.
Yes.
They were. Okay.
Also, we forgot that we fished Tristan out of the sea in between then as well.
Yeah, he was there.
He actually
Easily
wasn't
forgettable.
there.
Constantly hazed.
He actually wasn't there.
Yeah, I will not accept a hero
It's
point
okay.
for that. If you're going to be that generous,
take it. Absolutely take a hero point.
No,
You
no,
contributed.
no. That was piss poor
I
recap.
command you take it.
That was-
I'm
you
forcing a
contributed.
hero point on you.
You hit some pretty key points there. Anybody else have anything that they want to contribute? It can be like anything minute that you think is important to the story. It can be like overarching plot details. Anything.
We met that Knoll pirate who was quite badass.
I just said that. Can't have that.
Was,
Can't just repeat
No,
what I
it's
said.
no,
Yeah.
didn't he have another name? It was like
Captain Tiberius
Yeah,
Redthroat.
That's him. Yeah, met
That's
him.
what I said.
Cool.
He did say that though.
Yeah. No, I was just trying to think from that point what else happened after that point. Anyway, someone else go. I'm new here. I don't know nothing.
So you just said what I said. I'm like, you're not getting a hero point for that. You can't have a hero point for that.
You could catch us up on some of your own character's backstory that has happened
yeah.
on screen if you want to.
Yeah, I was found in the ocean. My ship was attacked by a large sea monster we won't mention. I was brought aboard and warmly welcomed by this lot, and forced to swim amongst sharks. That's kind of.
We
all I
were
can
just
remember.
making sure your booty was safe while you were sleeping, man. There was
That's
nothing
true.
untoward
That's
whatsoever.
true.
We thought you should rest.
Exactly. I was very, very tired. And I was also looking for my own captain, who I have no idea whether they're alive or dead. Not sure. So that's still to be confirmed. I think that's about all I can remember.
Very good. Okay. I'll give you a hero point for that. Is there anything important about that
Yeah.
captain that you want us all to know?
Oh, yeah. It's my long lost love.
Yeah, your betrothed.
Betrothed. My bird. No.
Your bird. She is a bird. She's a bird person.
Speaking of birds, we
bird,
forgot
yeah.
the best
She's
bird.
a Aarakocra.
Well, yeah, One-Eyed Larry.
One-Eyed Larry. We
One-Eyed
forgot
Larry.
One-Eyed Larry.
Yeah.
Do you know what? So much has actually happened, and it is hard to,
Remember,
pinpoint.
yeah. That's why I just keep copying your homework.
It's been a fucking wild ride so far, man. Like so fucking wild.
I watched over the TikToks recently, and I was like, there was stuff that I'd forgotten, even from like my little 1 minute TikToks. Like it was ridiculous. Like we've gone through the ringer, like the shark wyvern, the coral dragon thing that killed Ruby, the elemental thing in the mine, the priestess thing in the mine. Like he has been mean.
Yes. I apologize for nothing.
But also equally, we've had a lot of fun. So yeah.
See,
I might
that's all
actually
that's all I care
do
about.
a story so far video at some point, just so everyone can get
I
back.
think that'd be really good.
I might make one up soon and put it out there just so everyone can get on board literally, because this is it's been such a good ride.
Hell yeah, man.
In like poetry format or?
No, like a proper video.
Oh,
with,
okay.
with words and sounds.
That'd be awesome.
Wow.
I would love that, honestly. That'd be great. And will you please finish us off with something there so I can give you a hero point, bud?
Yeah, so I think you got pretty much everything covered, but except for what we're doing currently, which is we are on our way to a port city, which is very large, and we're going to investigate it a little bit. And I think it's called Port Aurum.
Yeah, that's correct.
So yeah, there you go.
Oh,
yeah.
wasn't there like a Captain Redthroat wanted us to help him destroy some people
Help
who
commit
were-
genocide. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically the natives are on the other side of the island.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
we're
he wants to
we're
kill
trying to
them.
get to them to make sure that that doesn't happen before Captain Redthroat does.
Comes
as far as I
back, yeah.
remember,
Yeah.
because
He
we
said he's
haven't
gonna come back with
really
an army.
told him. Yeah, I don't think we've told him whether we are or not going to help him yet. We just sort
No,
of
you
left
definitely
it.
told him that you're going to help him.
Mhm.
Oh shit! Right. Okay.
But we kind of like in a lying sort of
Yeah.
trust us.
That was
wink,
it.
sort
We
of
were
thing.
gonna sort of
Double cross.
lure him and double cross him before
Yeah.
he does
Yeah.
that.
Yep, that was the plan.
Um,
Yeah, because we had
That was
that
the plan.
discussion where we were like, we're all basically on the same page of this guy needs to die, so this is what we're going to do, like
Yeah.
trap, ambush, that sort of thing. I think it was.
Have I made it up that there's like some sort of temple or something that we're gonna go to, or have I just like fucking?
That is correct. To the best of your knowledge, where he talked about is also in the same direction that the compass of the coils is pointing in the like general vicinity of.
Gotcha. Right. Okay. I do remember things. This is good.
So we're going
Yeah.
that way anyway, so we might as well have a look.
There was lots of gold involved as well, if I remember right.
A shit
Right?
ton.
Woven
Shit
looking
ton.
gold, but wrong.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Correct.
That was it.
Well, thank you very much, everybody. Take your hero points for the recap. And without further ado, I think it's time we get into it. Shout out to my boy, Andy. Absolute Giga Chad did this art for me for Port Aurum. It is beautiful, and I
Oh
completely
wow.
love it.
Awesome.
Oh, that's beautiful, man. Oh, what an absolute hero. That's so nice.
That is Lost Haven. He is fantastic. So check him out.
Top
Andy rules.
notch.
Oh, is my chatbot not up? My chatbot is not up. I'm dumb. There we go. All right.
Matchup not done.
It is noon. The ship, the Captain's Honor, a large galleon, refitted, restored, and given to the people that are serving the best interests of Peridot Point in as far as the governor is concerned, arrives to Port Aurum, a utterly massive, and when I say utterly massive, I mean like it's huge. It's the single largest city in all of the Jeweled Seas. You can see the length of the dock from miles away and the various ships that are moored thereupon. Some that are leaving freshly from the port, some that are gathering up people from the water because they were killed by strange lizard folks and large scaly monsters that arose from the sea. In fact, you have a few number of your own on your deck that you've probably had somebody attend to, because the last thing that happened was you guys fought off an incursion of these lizard creatures and their various mounts assaulting you. It is at this point that I will take y'all over to the map. Boop.
Andy, that's beautiful, man. Such good art. Cheers.
The
Andy
map's
rules.
Derek.
No, I mean the art. The
Yeah.
map is Derek, which is also fucking brilliant.
It's huge.
Look
Thank
at the
you.
size of it. Absolute map girth.
Nice.
That's incredible.
Thank you.
Dude.
From end to end.
I went pretty hard.
So am I right now. Look at that.
Do you know what I was
What I
about to
meant, but-
say? Something similar. I thought I'll save it.
It's even got birds flying
beat me to
around.
it.
Oh, dude.
There's the clouds and everything. It's fantastic.
I'm never making a map again after seeing this.
Oh no, I want you to make more maps. This should inspire you.
Ah, dude, look at this. Oh man, sick. There's a place called Poor Town.
Indeed, it does. And that is the first thing that you can see from the city as you are arriving in the vessel. There's a, like, not a tugboat, but about the size of a tugboat that's steering you inwards before a number of smaller vessels come to wrap around your mooring lines and take you closer to the dock. We get like a quick scene of the four of you on deck. You can see Port Authority officials already at the dock, like getting ready to take your registration and what have you. What are you guys going to do about it?
It's gonna be like a problem.
Not necessarily. I just want to know if you guys are
Um,
gonna how you want to handle it.
So Ruby will have all like the papers from the governor and stuff because we have like
It's a clean ship.
yeah, it's a clean ship. So we have all our like documents and everything, and she'll like like shuffle them and get them all in order, and then she'll like pass them to the captain, and she's like, "You'll be wanting these, Captain."
Thank you.
All in order. Although,
Very-
actually, thinking about it, it might still be under the other captain's name before he got moided.
Don't mention that to the fucking cards, right?
No, that's true. It is
I mean-
actually. You'll have to get it notarized here in a port that Captain Reed here is now the official captain of this vessel.
If anyone asks, perhaps it's wise we should say that the previous captain got off with the lizard incursion, and so nobody has to ask us any questions about big spirit monsters.
Oh, so is that how your previous captain died? Was it
You were on the ship.
your old captain? Oh yeah, I was. Forget me. I'm wounded. I'm badly injured.
Yeah, you definitely didn't make a deal with him in the middle of the
Oh, yeah.
night.
That's right. I don't remember any of this. I was hit really hard in the face by a lizard man. Hence the amnesia. I was thinking like you had several captains ago.
No. Literally, look, we're not having a very good run of captains.
It's almost as if the position's somewhat cursed. I mean, I look at the speed and be like, I don't know, brother, is that something you're up for?
It'll be fine.
It'll be the
I hope.
He's in good hands.
So you're going to dress up one of the poor red shirts that died as the captain and proclaim that he was the captain?
Yeah, I see no issue with this. What do we
I mean,
think?
there's
Ken?
no one. Does anyone know what this captain looks like at this port? Has anyone seen him, or can we just pass anybody off?
Has the thing got like photo ID on it? Because
No.
he was literally a cow person.
Or a
So-
roughly drawn sketch or anything like that? No.
No, just his name and his signature.
Right, fine,
Yeah.
cool.
I mean, yeah. We could just,
Yeah, but
See
what if
if we
his
have to take it
signature's a
that far.
hoof print?
Well, can't we? I mean,
Doesn't have a hoof print.
Could you not say like you buried him at sea for his seafaring traditions and stuff? So we haven't got his body, and I mean, do you have to produce a body?
I don't think we need to go into such detail, to be honest.
No, okay. Hi,
I
here's
think
our dead
it should be
captain.
pretty
This is our
easy to
new
register
captain.
this ship here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
my
it'll-
plan anyway. I'm just gonna give him the paperwork and be like, "Yeah, I'm the new captain, and I'll go to the port authority right
Do you
now."
know what, Speed? I think
Okay.
with that confidence, we can't fail. Just go, I'm the new captain. That's the end of it.
No, that's
We
very
can't
fair.
fail with that confidence. I'm
I'm
behind
sure
him.
captains die all the time, though, so yeah, they must be used to
I
that.
mean, yeah, maybe not as frequent as this ship, but we'll see.
Very good. So we get like a quick montage of your men heaving and hoeing, pulling the mooring lines to pull the vessel to the dock itself, where that port authority official is waiting for you. You get off of the gangplank onto the dock. Dry land, well, wood, under your feet for the first time in ages. Before you even approach the Port Authority, how does it feel? How do each of you take to being back on land after so long at sea?
I think Tristan will be kind of relieved to be in a port sort of place that's got some sort of organisation or authority that he kind of feels like, okay, this is my kind of place.
Are you insulting the captain's the way he runs the fucking ship? Because
no, I'm just I'm watching you as well. I know. I mean, you know, this is my kind of place. Authority. You know, there's law and order. There's rules and regulations. Not you guys are a bit freewheeling. It's just you do your own thing. That's absolutely fine. It's nothing to do with me. This is more my kind of place.
All right, sound more like a narc if you want there, Tristan. Fucking hell. Right, well, it feels good to be back on land, but, you know, it takes a couple minutes for my feet to acclimatise, as it were, to the new surroundings.
Absolutely.
Ruby is just looking at everything and trying to find something new. She likes exploring. She's never been here before. She don't really care about whether or not she's in the sea or in the ocean, as long as she's finding new stuff. So, yeah, she's just quite chill.
When you see the size of the city walls,
Yeah,
it excites you at the possibility of new discoveries therein.
like, yeah, I'm already eyeing stuff up.
Captain, how do you take it?
I like look over the walls and all the, you know, people and bustling city life, and I just kind of turn around, take in the sea one more time, and just feel safer out there. Than
Sorry,
going
you
in
cut out
here.
there.
Said I just feel safer out at the sea than going into the city.
Yeah.
So it's a little kind of eerie for me.
Absolutely. The official walks up to you. You see it is a woman with a long blonde ponytail tied back, high collar, and official-looking amulet on their around their collar. Can I get perception checks from everybody, please?
Oh, first Pathfinder roll. Fucking. Let's do this. We'll go to proficiencies. And we'll go to perception, which isn't on there.
It should just be on the left-hand side of your page, actually.
It's
Should
under
it
your
really?
Yeah, perception is used for so much in
yeah.
Pathfinder that they just put it over there for you.
I love that. I absolutely adore that. Here we
It's pretty
go.
nice. Don't love that, though.
Ah!
even go a shout. Whoa!
Oh!
Oh, I did my secret by accident.
My first ever Pathfinder roll was a fucking 1.
Let's go! Somebody had to do it. Well, I'll say, okay, let me put it to you like this, Monty. You are so caught up with how overwhelmingly attractive this woman is that you're not really paying that much attention to the subtle details that Tristan and Ruby are. Whereas Captain Speed is probably just focused on doing the thing. Ruby and Tristan, both of you can see this faint kind of glow, kind of amberish, kind of violet, kind of silvery around her iris as she steps up to address the captain. She's like clears her throat with a gloved hand. Hello, Captain. New to Port Orem. She holds out her hand for the papers.
Say, yes. Hope you find everything in order. And I hand the papers over.
Yeah, she takes them immediately. No hesitation whatsoever. Begins looking at them. And You're not a Minotaur.
Yes, I am not. Very perceptive. But I am the new captain of the vessel.
Hmm. Please tell me what happened to the vessel's previous captain, the
Well,
one
you
that
see-
signed these papers.
Well, you see, actually, just on our way into port here, we were attacked by these creatures. These reptilian creatures. And I'm sure you know about them.
She looks past you, like doing like a this number, to see like some of your men hefting some of the dead red shirts, shirtless red shirts, over into like a place where they'll be able to be, you know, properly. I don't want to say disposed of because they were people, but you know what I'm getting at.
Yes, like hefted into the water.
I don't. I mean, I don't think that they're going to do that. They're-
Dread, decompose them.
yeah, they'll give them a peaceful send off, in the right way. But she sees that and like looks back to you and says, "Ah, you were here for that then."
Unfortunately.
Hmm. I suspect you'll be needing to restock some people on your vessel as well.
Among other things, yes.
Well, in the previous captain's name, I would not have it be besmirched. Do yourself a favor. Steer clear of the Gilded Gorgon. It is a den of thieves and layabouts, brigands, and those that fancy themselves as pirates. If you're going to be hiring, you can find much better taverns and establishments that house much more reputable sailors.
I just give a nod and say duly noted. Thank you.
There is the manner of ship fees. How long do you intend on being here, Captain? And she like opens her hand as if she doesn't know your name yet.
Speed, and I give like a half bow.
Captain Speed. How long are you planning on staying in Port Oram?
We probably would have figured this out beforehand.
Sure.
Did we
but,
not need?
I'm not sure.
It was you know that Knoll Pirate's going to be back in a month, so you need at least a month.
Right. Okay. 6 weeks.
6 weeks. Very well. Going rate for the day. She pulls out a scroll from her pocket, unfurls it, looks at it. And was that? Jesus Christ! You scared the shit out of me. She unfurls the scroll, looks at it. Her eyes read a couple of lines. 6 weeks. It will be 200 gold.
Just give a nod, and then, I mean, I don't know where we keep our gold on the ship, but probably motion to someone.
So
Ruby
there.
cries.
Is there like no way to negotiate these fees?
Do you say that out loud?
I'll kind of lean over to Speed and sort of whisper like, "Is there any? Do we negotiate or do we just take this as fact?"
Just like whisper back. It's not the time.
Damn.
200. We won enough to cover that at the casino.
Yeah.
So well, Speed did. So let him spend it how he wants. It's fine.
So you guys should all have access to the party loot page, by the way. That is right next to the actors tab. The party chest has all of the gold and everything that the party has. I did not add single gold to you guys because I figured if you wanted to split up what you have so everybody has spending money, you can absolutely do that. That's all up to you. I just wanted to get it all transferred over.
Oh, I love that. The party chest. That's so good.
Okay, yeah, the party chest. Nice.
Yeah, cool. Amazing. Excuse me, ma'am. I might not be a Minotaur, but I am horny. So do you want to go on a date later?
I backhand Monty.
Hey, Captain. Sorry, did I step out of line?
Yes.
Make a diplomacy check for me, please.
Monty is in love.
Or
diplomacy.
persuasion. Diplomacy or persuasion. I think just diplomacy is actually what it would be here because I know you're trying to hit on her, but that's not how she's going
But
to
it's
take it.
Monty.
Yeah.
But it's Monty. Yeah, it's on its way.
Ooh.
It's interesting. It's a 7.
So the page that has been thus next to this official the entire time, just silent, carrying a stack of books, but also with like a long rapier at their side, looks to this woman and then like drops the books, unsheathes the blade, and hands it to her. She
I'm
immediately
sorry.
levels it to your throat, like in the blink of an eye. What kind of vagabond are you?
A vagabond. Just to try and spark a little romance into my visit here to the Port Orim.
Is that any way to speak to a lady?
Everyone I've tried that line on before, it's worked a fucking treat. Sorry, my apologies.
Speak to me again that way. I will have a warrant to take out your tongue.
Not another one.
If I may, and Ruby like takes off her hat. If I may, I'm looking for someone who's knowledgeable on dwarves and coins in the Port of Orim. It is quite a large place, and if you could help me narrow that down a little bit, I'm only a little dwarf. That would be appreciated.
She nods to you, hands the blade back over to her page, who sheathes it and then picks up the books. I had some of the papers that like just went flying as soon as he dropped the books. To the north, along the wall, northeast of town, you'll find the Magic Quarter. There is a rune makers guild there. They employ various dwarves. In fact, the head of their guild is a dwarf. They are very knowledgeable about the history and craft of your people.
Thank you very much. And she like bows and bows and bows as she's doing it. She's like, very much appreciated. Curtsies.
All right, Ruby. All right, calm down a bit.
Shh.
She turns back to you, Captain. The matter of coinage, please.
Of course. And I hand it over.
All right, please, somebody go into the party sheet and subtract 200 gold from that.
I couldn't find the party sheet.
It's
got
on. So if you go to the right of the actors, you go to the chest, the briefcase-looking thing. Scroll down, and then it's a chest, the party chest.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, I've done it.
Thank you very much. So she takes the sack of coin. It's pretty hefty. It's 200 fucking gold. Hands it off to her page, who's now got like this book and now like this big sack of coin and like also her weapon. And she says, "Enjoy your stay in Port Orim. Should you decide to change your length of visitation, if you are extending it, you may request that with at least 1 week of advance. If you are planning on leaving early, there are no refunds. Have a good day." And she turns on her heel and walks down the dock and off to the next vessel that's making its way into port.
I think I'm in love.
Oh goodness.
I mean,
Monty, show a little grace.
I mean, she did have very strange eyes.
They were beautiful. They were like pools of, I don't know. I'm not good at this romantic stuff. All I know is that he gave her our sack, and I want to show her mine.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Oh no.
you were going there. Monty, absolutely.
Jesus Christ.
Can I just say
So-
this is Monty Beefcastle talking? This is
Yes, yes.
Callum
Yeah.
is a notorious like no, he's not.
This is totally. Oh, this is all beef all the time. Yeah, I don't know. Something weird with the eyes. I don't know whether that was something she was able to see through us, or
That's where you
look
guys
at
are,
us
by the
in some-
way.
I'm not really sure. I don't know, but
Yeah, I
it's a bit of a
didn't get
strange
the
one.
chance to detect magic or anything. I was
No.
worried that she might actually see that I was doing that.
Well, yeah, maybe that
Um,
was. Maybe she could see whether. we
Yeah,
were-
like literally, like I
magic
mean, is
stuff
there
or
some
something.
kind of check that we can do to see if we recognized it?
Sure, you can do a post hoc Arcana check.
Like, because yeah, there wasn't really a good time to like check it or anything, but
You can do it after the
Like-
fact check. That's no problem.
Oh, okay, 18 for me.
Okay.
Arcana
Oh.
check.
Nice dice.
Thank you.
That one. Oops.
All right. So, Ruby, there was clearly something magical going on with her eyes, but that's pretty much all you can tell. Tristan, you've been to Port Orim before, so you remember the rumors that you've heard of the Port Authority officials here, that the amulets that they wear about themselves allow them to see magic, to see many things. You might not know everything that they're capable of seeing, but they are basically under like a constant effect detect magic.
Okay. Yeah, she was pretty much detecting what we had and what we can magic stuff we got. It's kind of their thing here. It's more of a safety measure, I think, but good if you can get it.
That's pretty cool. Now I love her even more. Amazing.
I mean, can I just give you a line, Monty? Next time you see her, you might be able to try this. You go, your eyes are like pools of liquid gold, and I want to swim in them, or something along those lines. Whatever.
No, I prefer the sack thing.
Okay, yeah. Cool. I mean, I don't see how that's not a winner, personally.
Yeah.
What was the name of that
Sorry.
pub she said that we shouldn't go to?
The Gilded
Gilded
Gorgon.
Gorgon.
It is.
The Gilded Garden. I can see that from where we are, and I think we should definitely mosey on over.
Sound like my
mean-
kind of people.
It sounds like the sort of guys, people you kind of want to employ for this kind of work.
Nice. Captain?
Well, I'm pretty thirsty. I just start
Me
walking
too.
towards it.
Let's do this. Let's go and recruit. Well, we have lost a few, haven't we? So let's see what we can find.
All right. About an hour of time after you guys have made it in, you've overseen to your men and made your way over to the tavern. There is a bustling crowd that you can see, people moving in and out, some on their way out to the dock, some on their way over to making a good day even better with a nice cold drink. The interior of the tavern, pretty full of people. There's a bard playing in the center of the room, women and men swooning over him. The barkeep, basically busy as can be, but you figure if you get in line after a few minutes, you might be able to get yourself a round of drink for yourselves. You find a table off in the corner and a very homely aura inside. What do you guys do?
Snatch that table before it goes.
Yeah.
Ruby will send One-Eyed Larry ahead so he can like sit in the middle of the table and squawk at anyone who goes to sit on it. Well done. Pats him on the head and gives him a cracker.
What other parrot noises can we make Derek do?
You think parrot noises are bad? I can summon all animals.
Summon
Like-
a tape.
I have
Tapir.
purposely not taken speak with animals, so Derek has to do animal noises.
Oh, wow.
I love
Get
it.
that polar bear in here.
Oh, he's done a polar bear like
Oh, wow.
fucking
Yeah,
great.
Greg's usual form is a polar bear. Well, white bear, sorry. White bear.
Do we all want to go to the bar and get a drink, or do some of us want to sit at the table? What do
I
you
think
wanna
the
do?
new guys should get the first round.
Yeah. It's on you. It's tradition. Actually,
Cool.
you got to get the first 6.
Okay, this is where I do the Irish goodbye and stealth out of there.
Just fucking do it.
good. Like, hey guys, I just got to use the latrine. I'll be back in a bit. Gone. Yeah, gone. No, that's fine. I'll go up and see what I can start a tab or something.
Tap.
Yeah,
This bar's beautiful.
head up to the bar.
All right. So Monty and Tristan are heading up to the bar. The other two are seating at the table, if I'm understanding that correct.
Yep.
Okay. Can I get perception checks from Speed and Ruby, please?
You wanting it hidden or out?
For the most part, you can just roll these out in the open. I'll tell you if I want it hidden. Very good. So, despite the ruckus nature of the inside of this tavern, you do see a that very same halfling that was scared off by your bird, approaching several other tables, talking to people at it for a brief moment, and then moving on. You see this happen like probably 5 or 6 times in the like 20 minutes that it takes Monty and Tristan to get food.
Like going around the place, like eventually gonna get to us.
He avoids you after the bird incident.
Captain, looks like that dude's peddling something.
Maybe we should call him over.
Larry,
we can
go get
apologize for
the...
This guy harassed by a parrot throughout the whole time he's trying to do something.
Actually, yeah, send Larry.
Yeah.
What was
Larry.
he?
What's that?
What was it? It was a knoll, did you say it was?
No, it's a
It's a
halfling.
A
Halfling.
halfling.
Couldn't be further from a knoll.
It was like a knoll. I was like, what? Anyway, no, sorry.
No,
I
he's a
don't know, I don't
halfling. Short,
halfling.
even for a halfling standard.
know. Okay. Larry, go pick up that halfling and bring him here. Don't literally pick him up.
Please don't pick me up. Please don't pick me up.
Do you have animal handling? Is that a skill in this game?
He's my familiar. Surely, like.
Oh, he is your familiar. You're absolutely right. You
Also,
don't have to
nature,
roll to
I
issue orders with
guess.
him. Yeah, you don't. If he's your familiar, you don't have to roll to issue orders to him. I forgot that we did that in the changeover. Yeah, absolutely. So he's gonna just fly squawking all over there. Lands at the table that the little fellow is getting turned down from. Squawks like twice, like which causes the little fellow to like tilt his head, like look over at you guys.
Come on, this way, Lou.
And he's going to start shrieking in terror from this bird that seems to be harassing him. And he's going to tear off running towards the door of this establishment, darting in between people's feet, like underneath people's legs, like just like pew! He's going to be out of the bar in just a few moments.
I barrel roll in front of the entrance.
Sure, yeah. At the last moment, just as he's getting to the swinging doors of the bar, you barrel roll into a like a kneeling crouch position right in front of him, and he like comes skittering to a stop, like.
I just go, hold on now. Not gonna hurt you. Neither is Larry.
That's not what he said, though.
What did he say?
He said if I didn't come talk to you, he was gonna cut me up.
Larry's a little dramatic.
He's a pretty rough and tumble guy.
You get used to him.
Fucking hell, Larry.
Yeah, Larry's an absolute savage. What's going on?
To be fair, he was originally Monty's parrot, and then Monty abandoned him, so he
Oh,
might have some issue.
There's like some PTSD trauma.
Oh, it's always Monty's fault, isn't it?
It's usually Monty's fault.
It's fucking no, it's not. Society's fault.
Society for
They
making
can't
Monty
handle
into
the
a pet
beef.
abandoner.
Yeah.
So I'll reach out and softly put my hand on his shoulder, since I'm in a kneeling position.
Make a diplomacy check for me.
Okay. How do I roll these ones? I just click them? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the dialogue box will pop up. Oh, you're not gonna kill me, are you?
No.
Will you hear me out?
It's actually exactly what I wanted to do. I was very curious what you were talking to everyone else about. Why don't you come back to our table?
Okay. And he's going to trounce back over with you. Again, like you almost lose track of him, and for a moment, maybe you think like, did he just like bolt on me? And then you see him like on the other side of you, like he just like went around, like he's so tiny. As you arrive back to the table, Tristan and Monty are back with beers for everybody, or I'm assuming everybody got ale.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so, yeah. Unless there's anything else they were offering that we might think the crew might like. But yeah, I think it's ales all round, isn't it?
I'll slide him over a beer, the halfling beer. You are fellow halfling. Enjoy. Cheers.
So
He looks
what's
down at it,
your-
looks up at
What's
you.
your name? Sorry.
No, you're good.
I was
He's
just going to say, what's your...
What's your name? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. He's like looking down at the mug of ale, looking up at Monty. When you ask him what his name is, he looks down at the ale, looks up at you. Nub.
Nub. Your name is fucking Nub. Are you serious? You pulling my balls right now. No way is that your fucking name.
Okay, Mr. Nub. What, I look at like Speed and Ruby and be like, what brings you to our table?
The wee fella's got a story to tell us.
Ah.
What do I do with this?
You drink it?
Drink it.
You put it
Right.
in your fucking face.
I knew that. I knew that I was testing you guys because it's not poisoned, right?
Unless the bat poisoned it, but like we're going to drink it too, so you
Why,
know, bombs
yeah,
up.
Do you think it would happen?
Do you want it to be poisoned?
Do you want me to
No.
test it?
Yeah.
No, Captain.
Pushes it over to you.
I'll take the risk, Captain. I don't want to risk it. Allow me.
I assume you just finish it.
No, I'm gonna.
I just like drink his drink and hand it back.
Yeah, fuck it. All right, I'll do that. I'll down it.
Here you go.
I'll leave like the tiniest little bit of bottom, like a bit of froth.
Enjoy that. You're a strange fellow, aren't you?
An acquired
don't-
taste.
Want any more of that? Thank you.
Ah.
2 more, please, barkeep.
So, who are you guys?
I believe they asked you a question first, my halfling friend.
you we're traders, but we were just interested in how you were going around the bar. You looked a little lost, and like you were trying to get people to listen to you, and we like a good story, don't we, Captain?
Oh, and we're great listeners.
Yeah.
The best.
Traders. So you make things?
I do.
I was looking for warriors.
When you were legitimate warriors.
I mean, we can certainly do some of that sort of thing. It depends what you're looking for.
Well, how good at fighting are you?
I just start laughing.
His
Sure,
mouth
I
kind of like
see.
opens a little bit, like in shock. He doesn't understand why you're laughing.
I flex.
Some of the best
Um,
fighters around right here.
Yeah, we do okay.
I mean, I don't know if I need to burn a spell slot for that. Can I just make Greg appear? Like in his little fey fairy shape, or would that be a bit
Sure.
taboo?
I mean, probably not supposed to show him to people. Druids have a lot of secrets that they're required to keep in order.
That's
to
what
be
I
able
was
to maintain
thinking.
their
So I'd have
connection.
to like summon him as a small creature. I'm just thinking because this kid is like he's not seen a lot of things, so like I could wow him with a little spell. But I have I was thinking if we could like surprise him with something and be like, "Look here, what we can do."
Can I make my crab wounds and tattoos just sort of like crackle a little bit
Sure.
with my anger?
But Tristan, say something that'll piss me off.
You're short. You're angry. Your
These
crab
are
wounds-
just facts. Come on.
Your crab wounds stink.
What? I have, you know.
Sorry.
He's broke.
Captain,
Your crab wounds. I'll
No.
crackle. I'll crackle a bit.
See, and that's what I can do. Mildly insult you.
if you want to annoy him, just like insult the captain's honor.
Yeah.
He
Well,
looks
it
quite
is.
surprised at the crackling tattoos. Like, huh? You know how to do that?
Not really. It just happens when I get a bit pissed off, is all.
He's like,
I'm
his
mostly
eyes kind of
pissed
fixate
off.
on the tattoo, and he kind of like tilts his head. His eyes narrow. What about the
Why do
rest
you
of
need
you?
warriors?
Oh, I don't want to do anything that burns a bloody spell slot. I guess.
I mean, like, is there a
Cantrips are
contract
still
here?
impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if I cast light, it's gonna draw too much attention, isn't it?
Not necessarily. You might get some people like look over, but it's a cantrip. It's not like you're summoning a
Ruby,
meteor.
Just Ruby, just like, you know, do that thing with the thumb, and you like do it, and then you go, oh, like that thing, you know, where you
Yeah.
pretend you take your thumb off. Let's see how stupid this fucker is.
I'll go that to
Yeah,
him and
look,
go, I've got your nose.
Oh no. No.
Wait, I don't remember how you're supposed to do that one. You know,
Neither do I, actually.
He's just watching you like confused.
Was
tilts
he
his head
amazed
at
by
you.
that?
like no, because like I used to have in D&D I had like little control over like wood, so I could control wood a bit, and I was gonna change the staff or like mold the wood and the
It should be Druidcraft cantrip.
Druid craft
Fucking
cantrip.
magic.
That's what I was looking for, but I haven't. I have got an empty slot for it, and I can't. I've got Tanglefoot. That's about it.
Cool.
A vine covered in sticky sap appears from thin air, so I can just like get that to appear and then disappear. It might fuck everyone up though within 10 foot.
People at the bar falling over and all sorts.
Screw it. Can I? Yeah, can I just like wild shape into a cat or something small? I'll just cast animal form or.
Sure. So you turn into a cat.
Mm-hmm. Ha mousies, I'm coming for you.
What does it look like when you turn into a cat?
Ruby's just like, fine. And then she just kind of glows and shrinks a little bit, and her face goes narrow, and she just kind of like animorphs into this little tabby cat. But because she's a dwarf, she's still a bit chunky, and she's a tabby cat.
So at that, Nub's eyes go wide and his jaw goes slack, and he's just like open mouth staring at you like, you know the secrets of the ancestors?
Meow.
Okay.
Ruby has her paws on the table and she's just lapping her beer up as a cat.
Can we talk somewhere without so many other people around?
Is there
Captain.
is there some sort of contract here, or what? Why are we having to show you all this stuff? What is it? What do you want?
He
It's a
kind of like
top
looks
roast flavor.
down, kind of like starts poking his little fingers together. It's a secret. Not supposed to tell many people.
Tristan like leans forward, like nearly nose to nose, and goes, "Well, tell me your secrets, and we'll see if we want to work with you." Yeah.
He looks up at you. Can I get a diplomacy check?
You can.
Can I ask a question about logistics? If Ruby is a cat drinks alcohol, will it affect her worse? I didn't think about that.
Are you like drunk for like 2-3 days?
It's gonna be like a dwarf fortress moment where you're gonna get alcohol poisoning from drinking like just enough beer to saturate your paws. The little fellow,
hmm
if I show you, I have to show you. I can't just tell you.
I look back at Speed. What do you think, Captain?
Certainly curious. Maybe we bring him back to the boat.
I don't see why not.
Ruby, Monty.
Why can't he just fucking tell us now? Right.
Can I try something?
What's up?
Can I just try and coerce him?
Sure. What do you say to him?
I've got quick coercion, and I can bully others with a few choice implications.
Ooh,
Nice.
nice.
That's just mean, this poor little thing.
You can if we've had a conversation for 1 minute, I can coerce someone.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
you've been talking to this little guy for
I
like
wanna
10
say-
minutes.
I'll be like, right, you little fuck. You don't know who you're messing with right now. You have to tell us exactly what you need us for. We ain't cheap, and we've got quite pressing matters to attend to, you see. And if we're going to help you, it better be worth our while. Now,
Gulps
tell us,
heavily.
will you go through that fucking wall?
He'll do it.
What's worth your while? What do you want?
All right, now I just feel bad.
I don't know. You got any gold?
He
Yeah,
like
give me some
nods his
fucking
head
money.
like vociferously, like,
How much? How much you got?
well, lots.
Right.
How much have you got on you right now?
Proper shakedown.
A little bit.
Is
I
it
want
like
a fucking number.
Clang! There's this like as this golden plate gilded with jewels, silver, and trace filigrees of platinum around the edges comes
What the
shaking
shit?
to a stop.
It's
On
at
the
Why
that
didn't you
point
say
Ruby
that?
poofs back
Yeah.
into a dwarf because she's
Wait
like
for
she
it.
loses concentration, and so she turns back into a
Yeah.
dwarf. She's
Why
like,
didn't you say that earlier? Fucking hell. Oh,
welcome
Now
to the
I'm all
crew?
ears.
No.
Now I'm all ears.
We need help. And with that,
Yes.
we're going to cut to our first break. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back with more Booty.
Booty.
Back. Thank you so very much for the raid, Rolling Thundiga. Literally just in time for us to come back from our break. Thank you so very much. So, Monty just intimidated this poor little halfling that's, I would say, maybe like 3/4. Well, Monty, you're pretty tall for a halfling, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, you tell me. How tall are you?
He's like 3'8", 9", which is quite tall for a Catholic.
Yeah, you're utterly massive for a halfling. This guy comes up to about half of your size.
Wow.
He is a very small little fellow. He's like shrinking away from you, recoiling. He dropped the plate on the table and he said, "We need help. My people don't live here. My people," and he kind of like looks to the plate, and you all are able to like now that it's stopped violently rotating on and like spinning on the table, you're able to get a good look at it. And that silver and platinum filigree that I described is these large reptilian heads, some symbolism of an ancient, like primordial kind of runes that maybe none of you really recognize, but you just get the vibe from looking at this thing that these are old symbols, older than any alphabet that any of you are aware of. My people live outside of the city, in a different city. Somebody's coming to kill us.
Oh. Right.
Interesting.
Someone a bit nolly.
I don't know what that word means, but he
Uh,
was even bigger than, well, any of you.
Was
look,
he a
did he look
yeah.
dog?
I don't know what a dog is, but he was
Oh,
covered
wow,
in
this is-
fur. He had
This
these
seems really
strange
difficult.
weapons.
Yeah, that's the
Red
guy.
throat.
Yeah.
He told us to call him Red Throat.
Okay.
Yeah, we know the guy. He's a bit of a dick. Yeah. Okay. I think. Do you know what, Captain? You tell him.
Well, I think we can figure something out here. I think our best course of action is for you to show us your city.
He nods. You're not like him. Red Throat, I mean, right?
No.
He nods again. Okay. It's going to take a long time to get there, though.
How long?
Couple weeks.
Oh.
Ruby flicks a notebook and she's like, well, we're going to need horses and some carts and some supplies, and just starts scribbling and scribbling. And
For an expedition.
like, it's going to take us a while to get this together, Captain.
I know the way. I'm the reason why Red Throat knows where we are in the first place.
Oh.
What did you do?
I thought that he was trying to bring our people together. For a long time, my people and the people of this city have had a lot of bad blood. And I was... I think your word for it is exiled. For radical ideas. I thought that maybe we should get along. That we shouldn't keep everything from them, maybe. Or at least that we should let them come to know us. And maybe we could be friends. But he used me to find my people. And as penance, he like rubs something that's not really visible. They took my horn.
A horn?
Oh, right. I'm not really like this. And he holds up his itty bitty hand, and you can see this teeny tiny little platinum ring with a gemstone and set into the face of it. I'm actually, I think your people call us lizard folk. Saurus?
Ah. Okay.
We call ourselves Saurus.
Interesting. But you know why they attacked us on the boat then?
Revenge.
Revenge from for why us?
Did they think we were Red Throat?
Probably. We don't know what his ship, he like says that word questioningly, looks like.
Yeah.
They didn't. Red Throat described what a ship is, but they just launched attacks at everything in the harbor. I saw them coming from above and from the sea this morning. Red Throat took something very precious to my people.
Go on. Booty, you say?
An
Was it-
artifact.
Like some sort of idol, or like religion? Was it spiritual? to your
tablet?
people?
No, he couldn't get the tablet, thankfully. The temple guards kept him from that. But he took a religious icon. Well, you would call it religious. To us, it's just the way things are. I don't know the word for it in your tongue, but it's a large plate that sits on top of a plinth, and it has many different rings that shows the many different worlds. I don't know what you call that. Above the table, it's called an orrery.
Oh.
Oh.
It's sacred to my people. We use that to divine the stars. it would have no significance to him. He couldn't use it. He took it just to spite us.
There's no way he can use this. Not like if he captured one of your people and that sort of thing.
The priests of the Saurus would die before they would let him use the orrery.
Okay.
Okay. Well, for what it's worth, sorry about all the, me being angry and stuff. Must be hard. I know what it's like to be, thrown out, as it were. It's happened 53 times.
The number keeps increasing.
Wow.
He looks at you and sees the sincerity in your eyes and just kind of nods. It's okay. I'm sorry for not being more forthcoming. I didn't know that you knew him.
We had a run in, but your secrets are your secrets. Don't worry about that. We can come to some sort of arrangement, I'm sure, right, guys?
Yeah, how many of those plates you got?
Oh, only that one, but I also have this, and he pulls out this chalice, completely gold, almost white gold. It's the quality and the purity of it is so extreme, set with pieces of obsidian that are in stark contrast. You imagine that it's probably even more valuable than the plate. He just sets that down. Oh, and also this. And finally, he takes out a little bracelet, also almost white gold, set with an about this sized opal that joins the two halves of the bracelet, and he puts that down on the table as well.
Whoa. You know what? You're pretty brave for walking in a place like this with all of this. We would call it booty on you. Can I take this chalice as down payment? Is that all right?
Well, I was supposed to use that for supplies. The plate was for help, but you said arrangement. You certainly don't seem to like this red throat fellow either.
Oh, he's a dick.
Maybe we can work together instead of you just working for us.
Yeah.
You say work for us. Weren't you exiled?
When you save us, they'll let me back in. I know it.
So really, all you're offering is for us to go in and make enough of a wave to clear your name.
Well, when they see how strong you are, they won't. Maybe they won't turn down your help.
Sounds like you should be working for us.
I'll guide you to where my people are.
And what sort of reception would we get there, Nub, if we got to your city? Would it be hostile since they don't know that we're not with Red Throat? Tell us, because I'm not really one for walking into traps or ambushes or anything of that sort.
They let in Red Throat because I vouched for him. I'm not positive they'll just let you in again, but there's an ancient tradition that my people have, and I might be exiled from them, but I'm still a Saurus. I can invoke it. We would have to undergo the trial of Tooth and Fang. Me too.
We would? Oh, you too. Oh, that's reassuring.
I would have to pass for them to let me back in.
Okay. What the fuck is that? First of all,
Well, you have to hunt down a. I think your word for it is monster. I'm not really sure what it is. I don't think many of us are ever expected to go through it. It's for outsiders and a path of redemption for those that have wronged the people. I could never pass it alone.
we'll pass it no issue with the beef on board. What do you say, crew?
Is this something we should talk amongst ourselves and before we just blindly agree?
Right. Ruby flicks a couple of gold across the table and says, "Yeah, go order some more bevies in."
He like looks at the little things, like looks at the plate next to it, like, okay. He clearly does not understand denominations or values, so he just grabs the couple of gold.
We'll take those. Don't worry about that. We'll sort everything else from now on. You just leave those with us.
Okay. Yeah, he takes a couple of gold, which, by the way, is a fuck ton. It was like 2 copper for those ale.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Yeah, gold actually matters in Pathfinder. Big.
Oh
big,
no!
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Well, okay, so I threw a couple of silver then.
It's okay.
That's
we're
still
rich.
a lot.
Yeah, you're rich. You're rich. We're rich. .mp4. Yeah, no, you are. You guys are fucking loaded, especially for your level. But yeah, you. Good thing to know is that gold actually matters in Pathfinder.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Because it was like 25 gold for a keg last time, so I was just trying to.
That was way back in D&D. This
Yeah,
Pathfinder now.
like so. Yeah.
You're in the big city now. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Things
what
are
we're
different, yeah.
justifying.
Money,
Yeah,
yeah, but-
things are different.
Yeah.
Anyway.
High rolling in the tavern. Just bought
Everything
the
was
place.
more expensive out there because, it
Yeah.
was the boonies.
So does
Okay.
he scurry off with the coins and
Yeah,
to the bar,
absolutely.
yeah?
He runs up to the bar, like struggling to
Wow.
clamber up to like the one empty bar stool so he can place the order, but it gives you guys the opportunity. He'll be gone for a while.
It's busy. Yeah, it's
Okay.
gonna be a while before he gets served.
I vote yes. This trial sounds fun.
I have some reservations. I don't know if he's trustworthy since he's been exiled and we're kind of trying to get him back in their good graces. But
The poor little fucker's desperate, and you've seen the booty he's got.
Well,
Win-win for
He's
us.
not a poor little fucker though, Monty. He's
This
wearing
is
a
the-
ring.
this is my point. In that city, there's more of this shit, no doubt. So maybe we could just, help him out and fill our pockets with as much of this shit as we can get and then book it out.
You're more pirate than I ever thought you could be there, Tristan.
I'm just really corrupt.
Yes, because that's better.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest.
I like you, Tristan. I like you a lot.
Thanks.
To be fair, we were gonna go in search for this village anyway because we needed
Yeah.
to go warn them about the impending genocide. But it appears they're already aware of it. Which-
So that's one thing to tick off the list.
This fellow is aware of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we still need to send a message then.
Are we more or less likely to be welcomed in with open arms with this exile fucker or not?
that's what I'm
I
worried about.
I think we're going to get some rough treatment. I look over at Speed and be like, "You seem to be pretty quiet, Captain. Anything you want to add to the discussion?"
I think it would be stupid to go to a place that's probably very dangerous for us with someone who's been exiled from their own people.
Hmm.
But I'm wondering if we can figure something out here, because what if we take Nub into our temporary crew and have him help us deliver Captain Redthroat right to their front door? And it's at that point that we turn on him and prove our worth to them all at the same go.
Then there's no need for any trials or anything like that. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, we can do whatever rituals the
Well-
locals want.
Yeah,
But
I suppose we'd
this,
have a. Yeah.
this way, we'd start off with a very positive thing.
He said that template is that tablet is a religious artifact that's quite important to them, though. That's kind of on our hit list. So we do need to go there, and being in their good graces might help with that. We're still going to have an issue there, though.
One issue at a time. Ruby.
So,
Yeah.
Captain, you've got the final choice.
Well, we're definitely going to help either way. It's just a matter of how we get it done. I'd say the longer that we can keep Red Throat in our sights, the better. So we should meet him here as soon as he reaches port
Mhm.
and go with him and turn on him when we get there. That's what I think.
So you want to sack this little fucker off?
He can join us.
All right. I'm in.
Yeah.
So, just to play devil's advocate, what happens when Red Throat sees this guy and maybe recognizes him as, wait, you're the guy that was exiled? Or
He's
is
got
that
a
going to
ring.
be?
He's got the ring.
Oh, of course. He probably would not have seen him in Halfling form.
Nah, he's not a scaly fucker anymore.
Oh.
He's a little fucker.
We can ask him.
Yeah, because just we want to make sure that our cover's not blown. Essentially, is what we're trying to, so he doesn't
Of
suspect
course.
anything.
We could disguise or hide him, I guess.
Yeah.
He's fucking tiny. You can hide him in a backpack. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
All right.
I trust the captain's the captain's vision here.
All right. So it is about this point that Nub comes back with. I would say probably he had to ask a waitress to help bring the tray over because there's no way he could do it himself. But he clambers back up into the corner table, and the ales are set down. He goes, "I don't know why you guys wanted these things. They taste awful."
Cups
You're
and
wrong.
pints. Yeah.
To be fair, if you've been drinking Monty's special brew, you'd understand why this is good.
Well, I'm fucking offended. So,
You made us drink wee rum.
Yeah. That's like 80% piss or something, isn't it?
well, the Captain Redthroat seemed to like it anyway. So,
Just because he's a
Fair.
monster.
well, that's just rude.
He is a monster, though.
Oh, let's not pass judgment so early.
Him and his whole crew. They slaughtered a innocent creature.
All right, they're fucking monsters, but he's got a good taste in whiskey.
Hmm.
So has Captain Redthroat seen you as you currently are, or has he seen you in your original form? Just so we're clear, all cards
He
on the
nods.
table.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
I made this ring as a disguise so that I could maybe come here and start opening negotiations, but that was ages ago. Took me months to make it.
Could you make me one?
Well, I don't know how. I used the diagrams at the temple. I had to sneak in at night when the guards were changing shifts so that I could copy it down for long enough, but I don't have the diagrams anymore.
Can I ask you, Nub? You ever considered being a pirate?
I don't know what that is.
Well, you know what the sea is, right?
He like looks out the window to like the beautiful blue ocean. It's that toxic cesspool of death, right?
Well, that's very fucking dramatic of you to say. It can be quite unsafe, yes. However,
You can't drink
with
it.
the ro-
You die.
No, yeah, that's correct. Yes, we wouldn't advise that.
It's toxic.
But if you're with people who know how to sail a ship, then it becomes home. And you, my sneaky little friend, could be quite useful.
You want to take me on your ship?
Well, if you can prove yourself as sneaky as you just described, going into the temple, doing this, doing that, perhaps a little
Initiation?
challenge for you.
Oh,
Little trial, maybe.
yeah, maybe.
Kind of perks up at that.
Trial of sail and hull.
Exactly.
Well, I don't know what that means, sail, but I'm probably the only person that can show you where my people live. Can that be my trial?
You're gonna have to pretend and keep yourself disguised when Red Throat comes back. You're gonna have to hold yourself in the face of him. Do you think you're gonna be able to do that?
He thinks about that long and hard, like quietly. I think so.
And you're going to have to pretend like you're one of us as well, so you fit in, so he doesn't suspect anything.
Or you could actually become one of us. And then you don't
Monty
have
with
to-
Monty with a hard pitch every time.
You're gonna have to pretend that we're taking him to your people to hurt them.
We're going to lie to him.
We're going to lie to him.
Okay.
Would you do me a favour? Would you mind sneaking behind the bar and just grabbing that expensive bottle up there for me?
What's that expensive mean?
You see, you know, the fancy looking bottle with all that pretty designs on it there with the gold liquid inside. If you wouldn't mind just going behind the bar, don't let anyone see you. Grab
They
it.
have liquid gold
Monty,
around
wait
here?
till wait till we're on the way out. You can't drink it in here anyway.
I fucking can. If he's as sneaky as he says he is, and if he wants to join us, I want him to do this for me. All right.
Okay. The little boy scampers off behind the bar. He's gone for about the time it takes Monty to finish that sentence before he's back. Boom. I didn't know they had liquid gold just lying around here. And there's a swoosh as it just like inside the bottle.
Well,
It's not even hot though.
No.
Makes you feel hot though.
I'll just slip that into my bag of holding.
Okay.
Well done, Nub.
Nub's not my real name, by the way.
What is it?
Nuba Shak.
Yes. I'm going to call you Steve.
No, but it is. No, but it is.
Yeah, no, it is.
You can call
Clicky
me
Steve.
Nub, though.
No. Okay.
There is unfortunately no item whiskey, so I'll have to do that at a different time. But yeah, it's a very nice bottle of whiskey.
I prefer liquid gold.
He thinks.
Yeah,
it's
so you
liquid
can forget what it is, and in 6 months say, "I have a bottle of liquid gold."
That's got to be worth loads. Actually, this whiskey's probably worth loads.
It's very
Well
nice.
done, Nub. It's beautiful. I'm going to piss in it later, make it even better.
Please don't.
Monty special.
Why?
He just kind of like
To be
nods.
fair, that can just be Monty's special brew because we have that chalice that has everlasting, like eternal rum in it. So,
Oh, yeah.
we don't
Fuck, I
need
forgot about
Monty's-
that.
Wow.
What are we paying for drinks for?
To be
like
fair, we were here
amateurs.
to recruit some crew, but we have got a whole month to do that, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, it's going to take 2 weeks to get out to those people. If you are planning on going and rigging the forest ahead of time like you planned, but Nub would tell you that it's a very dangerous forest. It's a very dangerous rainforest. So you probably want to make sure that you take the time to prepare yourselves before you ever head out in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's going to be dangerous enough that Derek has actually warned us.
Mhm.
So I suggest we do that.
Interesting. Yes.
Is it possible to wander over to the magic quarter whilst we're getting ready?
Of course. You have as much time in town as you guys feel like you want to spend. I'm just making sure that you guys are aware
Shopping.
of the timeline because I don't know if you see the clock, but the clock is always ticking. There is a clock.
Yeah. Okay.
I love that there's a clock. I fucking love that there's a clock.
I took a lot of time to make the calendar. My
I was
setting.
just about to ask because obviously you put in all the events and everything in. It's amazing. Seasons. Shit.
Yeah, it'll take us a couple of days at least. I just want to have a look at those dwarf coins because they weren't right. Because they had somebody else on. Well, they had a different depiction of somebody on it that Ruby wasn't aware of, and might give us some insight into what we're walking into.
Refresh everyone's memory where you got those coins.
Oh, poop. Did we not get them off Red Throat? Red Throat threw it across the table when we were having a meeting with him, and he told us that the booty was in there. That was in the village. That's where it came from.
Yep.
There we go.
Very good. Did you show those coins to this little fellow, to Nub?
No,
Okay.
because I don't want him to know how I got them.
All right.
I
folks,
I didn't feel like showing him them would be good because he's going to tell us whatever we want to know, but I want to know somebody else's opinion,
okay.
a dwarf's opinion.
So is Ruby going to get up and make her way across town to the magic quarter at this time?
I mean, like, yeah, unless like,
It's about 2:45 in the afternoon in game time. So you have time.
yeah,
I think so.
someone want to come with me?
Fuck yeah.
Come on then, Monty and Ruby are going to go to the magic quarter and search out some dwarfs.
All right. Speed and Tristan, what are you guys going to do while they're doing that? You're muted.
Muted.
Can I get the city map again?
Absolutely.
I don't
Oh
know what's
man, I
happening.
fucking love this map, dude.
Oh, what are those big circles? Where'd those come
I
from?
have no clue. I just clicked and they were there now.
Uh-oh.
I can make more of them. What's happening?
You have control.
What do you have selected?
Oh, I have measurement. I have measurement control.
Oh,
selected.
okay.
How do I get rid of these now?
There we go.
Run, citizens, run for your lives!
Is this where
The
Captain-
wrath of
Captain
speed is
Speed-
targeting this
Yeah.
location.
Captain, what is this power?
All right. So you guys are here.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, you have the run of the city. If you want to tell me where you want to go, we'll make it happen.
Ah, yes. Okay, let's have a look here. So, where's this magic place you're on about? Oh, magic
Top
quarter,
right
Mage
hand,
Quarter.
yeah. Mage quarter.
Sick. Sky Diamond University. That's fucking amazing.
That's pretty cool.
The House of Pain. Oh, Rain.
Rain. Rain. Not pain. It's not that kind of world. Not some Slaneshi brothel. It's a regular brothel.
It's Slaneshi Pleasure House.
Yeah.
It's a regular
Damn
pleasure
it!
house.
Me and Money wanted to go
I think that's the furthest extent as I'm willing to put that in my world.
there.
Fair enough. Absolutely.
There are
agree.
limits.
Oh, man, it's
So, where do we want to go then, Captain?
What's the Steel Quarter all about?
The Steel Quarter is a neighborhood. It is a living district wherein the folk of Northwatch Mine tend to spend their time. There is a very like the most important thing that I think you would probably care about is that there is an arms dealer that is like officially sanctioned by the governor to make all of the arms for the guard here. They are known to take special requests, however. That is where it can be found, though. Literally right below where the Steel Quarter thing is.
Oh. Do you want to check that out?
I think so.
Yeah, we'll check it out.
We do have a thing for swords, don't we?
It's become our specialty.
Very good. So I'm going to say it's going to take you guys about an hour to make your way across town. From Porton to the Goldgate Plaza, you either hang a right down Silver Street or you continue north towards Old Town District, making your way across to the Steel Quarter and parting ways where Monty and Ruby continue onwards just a little bit into the Mage Quarter, and Speed and Tristan drop off down this main street towards the rather domineering structure of a large blacksmithing. All right, who would like to go first?
You guys can go ahead.
All right. Thanks.
Sure.
I'm going to call you the Pointy Boys from now on because you two both like swords.
All right. So we continue onward just a little bit, following Monty and Ruby until they make it to the base of this large structure. You can tell immediately that it is what you were looking for, Ruby, because you can see some of the dwarven fundamental runes carved around the edge of the sign, symbols of prosperity. So they wouldn't be fundamental runes; they'd be like primary runes, symbols of prosperity and knowledge, basically.
Cool. So as they're like kind of like coming up towards this, Ruby will release her wild shape so her beard grows back in because she doesn't want to piss anybody off. She's just there to get in and out. So she just kind of lets it grow back in, and she's like not happy about it, but she does what she has to do. Yeah, well, she's gonna approach like whoever looks like a reception or in charge person.
Yeah, cool. So you make your way inside. Once you open the door, you see that there's like a guardrail immediately, like probably 15 feet inwards, and then this big circular ring, and then just a drop. It just goes straight down. On the opposite side of where you entered, you can see a staircase that goes down to the lower level, and right in front of that staircase, you can see the receptionist. This place seems to be some kind of built into the ground structure to make the dwarves that work within feel a little bit more at ease and at home.
Yeah, okay. So Ruby goes up to the receptionist and says, excuse me, receptionist. I was wondering if you could help me. I come across something that I've never seen it before, and she's like, I was wondering if you had someone who's free to talk to, maybe.
The receptionist is this small, for a dwarf, kind of like younger man. He's got these spectacles. He pushes them up the bridge of his nose. Yeah. What is it? What can we help you with? He's speaking in Dwarven, by the way.
Yeah. She just kind of sucks her teeth, and it's a bit private. It's a coin. But I'd also like someone I guess, religious as well.
Certainly. Might I see this coin, please?
And she really reluctantly shares it. She goes, this came into my possession. I'm not quite sure what to make of it.
Takes out one of those like little inspector lenses, like looks at it, puts it up. I've never seen any coin like this in my life.
No,
I mean,
me neither.
That's Balder, but it's like inverted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let me see who's on staff right now. I think we have a history specialist in today.
Do you need to show him it, or are you okay if I keep a hold of it? Cause
He's still got it in his possession. He's like, all right.
Thank you.
Stay right there, please. Don't go anywhere.
Just like mine.
So, is there stuff in this shop? Is it like
not on the level that you're at? It's a rune smithy. So on the level that you're at, it's like a reception area. There's a waiting room with like some very nice ale that's being chilled by the cask. It's like a table-sized cask with a little dispenser faucet. There's some chairs and what have you. But up here, there's not really anything. On the levels below, you assume is probably where they keep all their inventory.
Ruby leans over to Monty and goes, "Don't ever let the clerks walk off with your stuff. It'll get registered somewhere and you won't get it back."
Yeah, that's true. And also, never leave a desk unmanned with pirates around because we get a bit, steely. So, no, but I'll try and hold off for now.
So he's going to be gone for about 20 minutes. Do you guys...
Sick, I'm going to nick a chair.
You're going to steal a whole chair.
Yeah.
What are the dimensions of your bag of holding?
Unknown.
I don't know how big your...
It's just about chair-sized.
It'll be on your... it'll be on
All right, I'll have a look.
inventory.
Well, I didn't think I'd be looking at the dimensions of a chair. Let's have a look here. So we've got the inventory, and then we're going to scroll down. We're going to go bag of holding here. Okay, here we go. Doesn't
There's a
say.
little beer tap, and you went for a chair.
Okay, I'll say that
yeah.
you can fit a chair in there. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a nice chair.
After, again, about 20 minutes, the fellow comes back with a rather studious-looking dwarf. Older, gray beard, looks kind of like a hermit. Doesn't really look like he's very well kept, unwashed beard and what have you. But he kind of staggers up behind him. You got a coin you want me to look at,
Yeah. And she presents the coin.
All right, let's go. Down we go. Long trip.
Cool.
You get any ale? He's
I was
walking over to fix himself a spigot full.
Yeah, Monty, you want one too?
Yeah, when the fuck have I ever said no? Come
Yeah,
on.
indulging, and she's pouring one in for him as well.
Yeah. So down you go. It takes about 7 minutes or so to get all the way to the bottom, and you realize that this guy is all the way on the bottom probably for a reason. Not in the respected, oh, this is the most secure location. More of oh, this is the biggest pain in the ass location to get to. Every floor you have to walk across the floor and then make your way down the stairs, and you have to walk away across the floor, make your way down the stairs. Finally, you get to a dusty, rune scrawled room with loads and loads of books, tomes, and stone tablets on shelves. And he makes his way across to his desk, sits down at it, and then gestures for you two to take a seat. Not literally take a seat, Monty.
Not literally.
Way ahead of you.
Take a seat.
I've already ticked that box. I'll oblige.
Sorry, but what was your name again?
Grimmin.
Grimmin.
Hmm.
Grimmin, these coins fell into my possession and they just irk me. There's something not natural about them.
Holds his hand out. Let me see.
She's like,
Kind of roughly just takes them out of your fingers. Like, He gets out his own little like telescopic lens. Like looks at it. Opens the lens again, turns around, goes to a shelf, starts looking through books, opens one, like, no, that's not it, closes it, puts it back, opens another one, no, it's not this one, closes it, puts it back, and then he like thinks for a moment. Where did you get this coin?
locally.
Locally, like here?
Yes.
Somebody paid you with this?
In a way.
Who were they?
Not a good person, which is why I wanted to check the origins.
This person. Tall sort?
And ugly too.
No.
Possibly. Definitely.
We had a Knoll come through here not 2 days back, asking questions about this coin. Had to be sure it was the same one. It's the same. He wouldn't tell me where he got it. Said that he took it from some weaklings, but that was all he mentioned. Here's what I told him. No dwarf alive that I know is going to know anything about that. Here's what I didn't say. Because all of them live in a different part of this world. We've been lost from them for ages. Our cousins. They're not too different from you and I. But they have not seen the light of day in thousands of years. These folk, I think, live somewhere beneath this island. But nobody's been able to get in touch with them, get across to them. Nobody's even tried. This is all my estimation, my best guess, as it were. Call it my life's work.
Well, this might be your lucky day, Professor, or whatever he is.
I'm no professor. Just Grimmin's fine.
I might know where to find these. What is it exactly your life's mission is?
Confirm that they still lived. That they ever did in the first place. But I think that this coinage right here proves they've been trading with the lizard folk of the jungle. He like folds his arms and nods, like he's very sure of himself.
So Ruby kind of inclines towards Monty. Discoveries like these could be quite lucrative.
Well, you'd be speaking Dwarvish. I've got a fucking clue what you're on about.
That's
but
true,
yeah,
actually.
Give us some fucking money.
She just kind of inclines towards Monty without him really knowing what she's talking about.
I'll play along.
Yes. Yeah, lucrative.
The wealth of knowledge. We'd be confirming a lost civilization of our well, cousins is the best word that I can think of it. I'm sure that opening up relations with them would be best for the world. The more shared knowledge, the better, after all. Perhaps they might even have some lost craftsmanship that our people don't have access to. Well, the possibilities are limitless.
Yes, we have established that knowledge is in fact booty. So,
We have, yeah, that is true.
yeah.
Right, okay. There's a lot of problems going through Ruby's head at this, because she does not want fame and like notoriety of any sort because it will bring the dwarfs to her door, and she doesn't want that. She is like she's excited at the prospect of finding all these new things and connecting with them, but yeah, she's not going to want to get into the light. Cool. So you
Yes, that was a nice noise, Ruby. Very constructive.
Cool. I forgot your name.
Grimmin.
Grimmin. Told you I have really bad with names. This is why I write them down.
There's a spot. There's actually a place on your character sheet where you can write them down.
Thank you. So Grimmin,
Biography. In biography, there's an allies place where you can like.
Ah, that's cool.
It is cool. Very cool.
So if I was to bring or make contact with these cousins of ours, you think it would be very very positive influence on our society. So yeah, thank you for that. I will go continue my investigation, and I will be sure to bring that back to you. Thank you.
He nods. If you have any other questions about this, please. This is. I'm glad that you're not with that monster. I'd much rather you be the one to discover it than him.
Yeah, I will do my best. Thank you for sharing that with me.
You get the you make me a perception check.
Where is perception?
It's on the side of the main, or on the side.
Oh yeah, there we go. Perception. Wait. How do I roll it?
Left-hand side, little dice.
Yeah.
Oh, right. No, I have a thing that says perception.
Mm-hmm. And then there's going to be a little pop-up box, and then you click that.
Where?
Okay, so do you see where it says your armor class? On the left-hand side?
Mm-hmm.
Below that, where it says perception?
Oh, yeah.
And then there's a little dice.
I've used it like 3 times and I lost it. Oh, are you kidding me? Can I re-roll?
You can use a hero point to re-roll.
Please.
Yeah. Right-click on the hero points, and it'll deduct one.
There you go. Wound.
Yeah. So you can see that he is like itching to ask you something.
Is there what's up? Go on.
Spit it out, dwarf.
Well, it's just that if you're going to be, potentially discovering a lost civilization of dwarf kind, it would only be fitting that you had a chronicler along the way, right? Someone to write down the adventure.
You saying you want to join my crew?
I mean, just
we could write,
You could use my skills at reading the runes. I don't know how good you are at rune reading, but it could be beneficial. He's like dying to go on. A 24, yeah. He's like, oh shit, these people are fitting to head out. Like,
So obviously Monty's not been speaking in Dwarvish. So I feel a bit bad now. I think Monty, this chappie wants to follow us into the forest.
Yeah. I managed to pick up a couple of words, something about us not being able to write or something. But yeah, I like his beard. Yeah, sure.
You think the captain will be cool with me bringing an extra friend?
Yeah. Come on.
We've picked up enough stragglers, haven't we?
Exactly. The more the merrier.
He smiles.
Right, but if my captain says no, it's a no, and you have to wait for us to come back. Is that understood? Because I'm not captain.
I'm sure I can sell myself.
Okay, you got to be on your best behaviour, though.
Yeah, like
Should I
we
clean my
always
beard,
are.
maybe?
Yeah. Also, can I present you with a gift for being so helpful?
And I'll pull out the chair, and here you go.
I notice this one matches the nice ones you have upstairs, so here you go, my friend.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Did you get that from the woodcrafter in the side of town?
Yes.
Oh, same place.
Yeah, the woodcrafter. Yeah.
Ruby in Dwarfish is just like, I'm really sorry, my friend's a bit dense.
Fuck off.
And I think with that we will draw the scene to a close so we can take another break. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back with more Booty. Alrighty, welcome back. Thank you so very much for waiting patiently. I surely do appreciate it. So we are going to pivot away from the inside of this rune library and over to a large blacksmithy in the Steel Quarter. So, as you approach this establishment, Speed and Tristan, I'm assuming that you brought Nub with you, because Nub did not go with Monty and Ruby.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. You can hear him like, whoa, as you get to the base of this blacksmith. You realize that it is there's a couple of houses sitting around that you figure are probably for the people that work there to live in as part of their contract of working there. But the hill that this blacksmithy sits on isn't particularly tall. It's just enough to get it over the rest of the neighborhood. But now that you're able to get a full glimpse of it, it is this elegant, huge elven manor, for lack of a better term. It's not tall, so you couldn't really see it too much from outside of the Steel Quarter, but it is wide and it seems to even go under the ground, which is quite strange for elves. They don't typically live underground. But the little fellow's quite impressed. Is that what did you guys call this? A smithy?
Yep, pretty much. That's where swords and other stuff's made, you know? You know what a sword is, right? You've seen a sword? Do you know what a sword is?
It's that thing. He points to the blade on your hip. Wait, you don't have a blade on your hip. You have a conch shell on your hip. He points to the blade on Captain Speed's hip. That's a sword, right?
Yeah. That is a sword. Well done.
Our weapons are different. I just keep this, and from seemingly nowhere, he just brings out this jagged piece of obsidian that has a handle wrapped in some scaly hide that seems to be very good for grip, but the blade itself is kind of rough and crude. It's way too big for him. It would be a dagger to you guys.
Yeah. Do you mind if I just have a look?
Okay.
Gimme. And I'll sort of feel the weight of it and how easy it is to sort of maneuver around and sort of if it's well made or if it's kind of just sort of an amateur as to knock this together sort of thing.
It looks, to the best of your ability, like he made this in the wild.
Hmm.
He took a jagged piece of rock and of obsidian, to be fair, but a jagged piece of obsidian and refined it into a blade using bone to craft a hilt and the scale of some kind of reptile to bind for grip.
I hand it back to him. Like, it was pretty well made. You did a good job there. Looking good.
He beams at you. Thank you.
So, let's go. And should we go in and check this place out?
All right.
Let's go.
You make your way inside, and there is a lovely person of elvish descent to greet you, standing at the. It's not a bar, but it's like a kiosk in the center of the room. The temperature does not give off that this would be a forge of any kind. The temperature itself seems to be a very controlled, like climate controlled environment. You can hear some charges of energy rushing along the walls as you make your way inside, and you can see the iridescent shape of it kind of sparkle as it shows. The word would be like a living painting, I guess, once the door has closed completely. The spell that has been worked into the structure here, showing an endless field that goes on as far as the eye can see. The sun high in the sky, which would be at the ceiling. And oh my goodness, Mark Gamersledge rating with a party of 11. Thank you so much. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. The receptionist bows. Welcome. Welcome to Ethereum Arms. How can I help you?
Greetings. I'll give like an elven bow back, elf to elf. Yeah, no, we're in the city. We're kind of just checking the place out and thought we'd swing by and see what you might have on offer. Or if there's something you might be able to create for us, in fact.
She looks at you kind of like, I'm sorry. We don't have that availability of a schedule. If you're looking to purchase weapons, you might go down to any of the regular blacksmithies in the Old Town District. But we only take special requests and months, if not years, in advance. She kind of smiles in that smug way.
Yeah, I look at Captain
about the fact that
Speed
years is nothing.
Yeah, I look at Speed and be like, well, our money's no good here, apparently.
I guess it's really not.
No.
I'd like
Thank
pull
you.
out some that's like a decent amount
Yeah.
just to be like, we have money.
Yeah, we're not just some, ragamuffins off the street,
Well, Mark
We're
just
some
gave you
high
guys a
rollers.
bless, so everybody has a d6 to
Oh, nice.
add to one roll of their choice.
Perfect.
So you're going to try to flaunt your wealth.
Yes.
Please, how do you do this?
Such a big dick move.
Basically, we start just making it rain.
I'm just gonna accidentally drop a pouch of gold.
Oh, oops.
Oh, Captain Speed, does this happen to be your pouch of gold? I nearly tripped over. Oh God.
I like go to untie it from my belt, but then just let it fall instead of like grabbing it.
Clumsy.
I'm going to ask for a society roll here.
Is there any way I can sort of help him for advantage in this?
How do you try to help him?
I will also drop whatever gold I have as well to make it look like we're like big high rollers.
I'm assuming Monty's got the chest in his bag, right?
yes,
Or did you
would,
leave the
yeah.
chest on the ship? How did we handle that?
Would you have left it on the ship?
I mean, I'm kind of looking for a sword here, so I would have brought some wealth with us for sure.
Cool, no problem. That makes sense. Okay, so
I'm
you
basically
drop.
trying to help him pick up his pouches of gold. Like, oh, there's so much gold falling out of this. I can't believe, we're so clumsy. It's unbelievable. I mean, being
Guess we'll have to
rich
take
like
it somewhere
we are,
else. I mean, oh.
I know. I mean,
Nub just
listen,
takes out his trinkets and starts dropping them on the ground as well.
Yeah. I mean, being so rich as we three are, it's just unbelievable. The weight is just like. I'm trying to put the gold back in my pockets because it's so much. My pantaloons are coming down. It's so heavy. This is ridiculous. Oh well, if our money's no good here, madam, then I assume we have to take it elsewhere, Captain.
Would you wait for one moment? She picks up a silver bell. Ding, ding, ding. There's a long silence. And then finally, what's up?
I'm looking for like security to see if we're gonna get ushered out of here.
Please fucking leave.
Yeah, basically we're gonna get strong armed out of this place.
After that long silence, there's almost this like whisper of brushes being pushed past, and there appears an elf. About 6'1". He is very tall, very slender, but he has the discernment of age in his eyes, and as he appears before you, he says, yes, Ciara, why was I summoned? I believe these adventurers wish to talk with you. And he nods. Very well. Please, join me. And he gestures, like, to his side.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You follow him through what appears to be a beautiful elven glade, a meadow, to a small, what's the word I'm looking for? Not like a tower, but like a stone edifice. There's some perfectly grown wooden benches that seem to have been sang into being, and a table with refreshments on it that he bids you to sit at, where he joins you. Please, help yourselves. There's basically agua fresca, like water with different fruits placed into it.
Nice.
And it's quite refreshing. Now, how can I help you?
I say, well, you see, and then just like quick as lightning, pull out both of my weapons. Like just a natural instinct. And then show off the frost one. And then I looked at the other one, which is just a regular rapier. And I go, this one's lacking.
So it is, I see. It lacks any refinement or magical properties. Though if you were looking for an improvement, I would suggest the rune smithy in the magic quarter. I do not modify weapons. I make them.
That's what I was looking for.
You have
Something
come,
new.
then you have come to the right place. Your name, sir?
Captain Speed. And I like bow my head slightly.
I am Arendar the Smith. He bows his head.
I just look at Tristan.
I'll just give him the bow, and my name's Tristan Eladatich. Nice to meet you.
Tell me, what is it that you seek?
Well,
Okay.
it must be light and nimble. And I like start waving around the sword in the air. And balanced. I'm sure you can handle such things.
And you, he looks to you, Tristan. What is it that you seek?
I'm looking to see if there is. I'm looking. I basically draw out a dagger that I've got, and I'm like, something better than this. Something that's gonna maybe. I'm thinking of a 3-pronged affair. Maybe something that I can just deploy like that, and for a blocking or a counter maneuver.
You seek protection.
Yeah. And I pull out my sword as well and be like, I mean, this is pretty good, but I need something for defense as well.
I am not a smith of armor, as I said. I make weapons. But I could make a parrying dagger that I believe might suit your purposes.
That sounds wonderful.
There is only one way for me to truly tell what it is that you are lacking. And he like kind of stands up, pushes down on his like kind of robed skirt, walks over to the stone edifice, and flips a couple of pages in this book before plunging his hand deep inside of it. And after a moment, he rips his hand back out with an elegant and long, curved elven blade attached to it. Come at me. Let me see your steel.
Oh, you want to go? All right. I look at Speed like, are we doing this?
Look back at you with a grin, and then I just roll, and I'm in there.
Make an attack roll.
Okay, actions. Strike, I assume.
Mhm.
Holy, I get so much added to this.
You swing in with your blade, and deftly, with the practice of countless years, he sidesteps and parries your blade lazily with a very long weapon, I might add. Like, it's probably meant for 2 hands, and he's just using one. Just clang, sidestep. Your form is excellent, but you're going to need to do better than that. Tristan.
I'm going in as well. I'm going to give him going to try and strike.
You seize the opportunity, close the gap, and when you let off your strike, it hits him across the chest. He falls back for a moment, and there's no blood that's shed. You can see this glimmering ward that seems to emanate from the blow. There's this like cracked glass appearance around his torso that slowly begins to mend itself with a flash of light, striking when one isn't looking. I see why you seek a dagger. Let's see how you respond in kind.
Gotta have eyes everywhere, my friend.
Does a 21 hit you, Will?
No.
Okay. I'm guessing a 17 does not hit you, Tristan.
It does not.
Very well. He lashes out with this blade twice. You both react splendidly in like brilliant timing, but the force of the blow literally pushes you back a few feet. The strength of the strength behind the weapon, you feel bless you. You feel as though it is kind of being held back a little bit. He instantly, from the second blow that he lashed out at you, Tristan, takes a non-aggressive stance, bows, and says, "Very well done." He flips the sword around, plunges it back into the book, and says, "I think I know what I can do for you." The little Saurus in disguise says, "Oh, what about me? Can I?" And he like gestures with the blade. He looks down. "I'm sorry, little fellow. I don't think that's a very good idea." He kind of looks down like, "Oh." So, you seek enhancement, something that will help you take your abilities further beyond. Or do you seek a means to wound more severely? Captain Speed.
The former.
And Tristan, this dagger. The reach. Do you wish it to mimic that of your blades? Or do you wish it to merely be as long as your hand?
I'll go for the reach.
I will have this ready for you. Now, there is, of course, a matter of payment, but I don't discuss such things. He writes down a receipt, basically, rolls up the scroll, hands it over to you. Bring this to the receptionist. It will take me some time. How long do you wish to wait?
How long are we required to wait?
It will take me at least a week. But that it would be rushing it.
Well, just over the table real quick. We're going to be leaving for like 4 weeks or something.
Yeah.
So, just tell him we could be back in a month.
He nods. Very well. I will have these ready for you within that amount of time. It will still be a rush because you'll be cutting ahead of schedule, but I feel you can afford it.
Well, of course.
That's going to come back to bite us on the butt, isn't it?
Made a massive show of how rich we were, and it just takes all the wealth.
It's fine. It's fine. We're going to make more money, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is there a way? Can we take a peek at how much this is going to cost, or
You read
is
Elven,
it
don't you?
sealed? I read Elven. Yeah, I can.
It does not list a price. It says a cost of, or it lists the materials. The receptionist is going to have to basically decipher how
Right.
much the materials are going to cost with the labor and everything. And
As we're walking out, I say to Speed, "It's never a good sign when they never mention the price." It's an
I have a
itemized
feeling it'll be
bill.
worth it.
Let's hope so. We're gonna have to, rob some more people to get some more cash just in case. Cover this.
Don't worry, we can do that.
Yeah, but he was pretty good. Pretty good, that guy. What do you think?
I think so.
Yeah.
Very formidable.
It's a shame. We might could have hired him if he wasn't such, if he wasn't integral to this place, maybe. Too
so
skilled.
you make your way back up to the front. You hand off the receipt to the receptionist, who begins parsing the data, thinking over and doing the math with an abacus on how much it's going to cost for each of these upgrades, for lack of a better term. It's going to run you close to 1,500 gold.
Less than I thought. Not gonna lie.
Fuck.
We'll worry about that in a month.
Yeah.
What?
Wow.
There is a down payment required. Half. That's 750.
To be fair, we do have 1,500 gold pieces.
We do have a lot of money and things to sell as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Wow.
And it,
There we, yeah. And there we are
Pulling
going.
the
We're so
trigger.
rich. We're so rich.
We still have
Oh.
20 platinum, to be fair.
Yeah, that is.
200 gold. Okay, you pay the nice elf. They very quickly put the money away and bow. Thank you very much for your business. We will be in touch with you shortly. Assuming you are staying in town, where might we send you a missive upon the finalization of your prospect?
What
to
the
the
fuck have you done?
to the ship. Is that possible?
Which vessel?
The captain's honor.
Fuck, I was hoping you'd give a different one.
Absolutely. It will be done. Captain
No,
Speed.
it'll be fine.
Thank you for your patronage. As they open the door for you, the illusion fades away and it just looks like an absolutely gorgeous, elegant, or opulent, I should say, manor house. Assuming you leave back out to the streets, where are you guys going to be meeting?
Where we parted. Like, we come out at the same time and cross back and go back towards the port.
It was by the lake next to the Gilded
Palm
Green
Meadow,
Corner
around that
Club.
area.
Okay,
Oh yeah, down there.
so that is where we pick back up. The five of you together once again. What do y'all do?
Well, guys, I have made a slight investment.
Oh, you haven't
Slight
bought another
confession to
shop or
make.
anything. We're going to take over this town as well, are we? We got
Oh, it's-
Peridot, and now we can have it.
It's too big.
Captain, I'd like. Did Grimmin come with us, or did he?
No, sorry, no. Grimmin wouldn't come with you. He would be going when you guys leave town, basically. So yeah, it would just be the five of you.
I may have acquired a helper, a scribe of sorts, who wants to help us find some dwarven gold. He reckons that coin Redthroat had will lead us to some real lucrative booty.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
I do as well.
Right.
That's gonna be perfect. I
He
look at
gave me
Speed and be
some.
like,
There you go.
go on.
No,
No,
you
go
go.
on.
No, you say. You look at speed and what?
I was gonna say, like, do we tell him how much we've just spaffed on these sorts?
You guys look a bit shifty right now. Is there something we should know?
Listen, no.
1,500
What the fuck did you just say? 1,500 what? Copper, yeah?
gold.
Gold.
Yeah. Do you know
Are you
the
fu-
shiny gold stuff that we carry
Yeah,
around
I'm
and paint?
full- Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
the thing that we work so hard to achieve. What have you pissed it on now?
Well, do you know when you go into a place and they give you a certain attitude, and then you have to portray that you're actually wealthy enough to be there?
Yes.
So basically, we went in and we kind of flashed the cash a little bit. We spent a bit of coin,
You swang your dick around.
pretty much. Just
Right,
slung it
okay.
around the place. And
Captain, do you approve of this behaviour?
Yes.
Well, Monty, I might
just
have been the
followed-
one who whipped mine out.
It was
First
the
place.
captain who just basically slung it around the place and I
Right.
just followed
So
his lead.
while me and Ruby have been off investigating leads for potential booty, you two have been dick measuring over at the fucking smithy. Have I
And-
got this right?
I'm pretty much spending that booty, yeah.
Right.
It's an investment, okay? It's an investment in
Okay.
some proper weaponry for
Mhm.
myself and our friend Tristan.
Is
And,
that
like,
to mean
There's
you're
plenty
gonna-
of gold left for you guys.
Yeah. Come on. We didn't spend it all. We could have.
Mm.
Actually, do you know what? We should have got them something as well. This is maybe where we've gone wrong.
You haven't even got us a fucking present. Are you kidding me?
Right.
We're
In that
in the
case,
moment.
Captain, is it fair for me to assume that you're gonna pretty much let me free with this and without very much explanation, just dwarven gold? Is that fine with you?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Cool. Right. I've brought some dude on board called Grimmin. He's gonna help me locate this gold. He's a specialist. He reads runes and stuff, so he might come in quite handy. He'll be joining us. Ruby's not going to share anything about there being a dwarven race down there because she doesn't think they're gonna go unless they think it's a grave. So she's gonna be keeping that to herself. And
sense.
Monty didn't understand enough of it to know that there's a possibility that she's gonna be doing things.
Right. That most of that conversation was in Dwarven. I think the only part was when you were saying lucrative. Yeah. So with the party rejoined, it is 3:30. We are going to take our final break here, and then we will return for the last hour of Booty.
Booty!
Welcome back. Thank you so very much for patiently waiting. I surely do appreciate it. We are here for our final hour of Booty with our players finishing up with well, what do you guys want to do for the rest of the session?
Trying to think if there's anything else I need to buy. I'm not too sure. Or steal? Don't have to buy stuff. We've
Relocate or acquire.
we've got a nub now who's quite happy to go around stealing. I might try and get Nub to steal me some shit.
Has he become
see-
like our little urchin we just send off to go steal?
Yeah. Let's have a look. I mean, is there like a nice jewelry store or something like that that I could send in our new little friends?
Can I remind Monty that we are going to be stuck here for at least a couple of days and our ship's going to be here for a month?
You can remind Monty that, yeah, sure.
Just
So,
have to, just be
Before
careful.
Captain
Just be
Speed turns off to walk back to the ship to take care of Captain stuff, he tells you, don't get us in trouble, Monty.
Aye, aye, Captain. Anything you say. Right, now the captain's gone.
Just do
Alright,
what you want.
okay.
We have been given orders to stock, replenish our supplies, and get prepared to go into the forest. I believe.
Right.
So
Okay.
you guys met at outside the Gildergreen Corner Club, you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So you did notice that there was a I'd say that you noticed it. To the north where you and Ruby entered the Mage Quarter, directly across the street from the library and the university itself, is a gem, like not shop, but a jeweler. Um, they deal with all manner of gemstones and minerals. Um, Depending on what supplies you guys are looking for, I can help you find out where you need to go.
Is horses a thing we'll need, or a cart of some kind?
It would probably be helpful. Yeah.
Did we not have horses in
Okay.
Peridot? Would we not have brought them on the ship, or would we have left them?
Up to you. If you say that you brought your horses, then sure, you brought the horses. They're on the ship waiting for you. The carriage itself takes up a lot of room.
So that's something we're probably going to have to buy. I would have thought a cart of some
I
kind.
mean, maybe, but also the carriage that you guys had was not very good. So it's up to you if you guys brought that. It might be useful as a supply wagon, but over a long period, it's probably not going to be what you're going to want to be like keeping yourselves inside of and all of your super important valuable stuff. In your estimation, it's probably best to keep that for like food rations and stuff. It's the food cart.
How long were we at sea?
Chuck wagon. Yeah.
Close to 2 months.
I don't
Jeez.
think we would have taken horses for 2 months on sea. Like,
Well,
that
Sorry,
amount
2 weeks.
we haven't-
Yeah,
we,
sorry.
we
close to
haven't
2
fed
weeks.
them. If we
Excuse
did,
me. Weeks, not months. My bad.
a week.
2 months, we probably would have eaten them.
Yeah, excuse me. 2 weeks.
yeah, like
By that
Can,
point.
can horses not eat for 2 weeks and still live?
Nah, they gotta
I
eat
haven't
pretty
fed 'em.
regularly.
no, I haven't fed them either. I'm just thinking for future, at least, like the logistics of it. I don't think we would take the horses.
So we're definitely looking for horses. In
Yeah,
the,
we'd have to go
in the
look for
cart.
some.
It doesn't have to be a horse. You could ride another animal.
Nub nods. Yeah, I don't ride a horse.
What do you ride? Ride. That's sorry to assume that you would ride
Well,
something, but
Your
No, just
lizard
Paul.
people. Yeah. Your lizard people were like riding something pretty crazy in the water when they attacked us. Is that known to you, Nub?
Hmm. Yes. We
Can
call
they
them.
fly?
Those cannot. They dwell within
but
the
didn't
rivers.
you have some other flying stuff?
Yes. There are those that do.
One of them nearly took me off the ship.
Hmm.
I
They are
was in and out of
vicious.
consciousness. Yeah. Okay.
Are they better than horses?
I don't really know if I know what a horse is.
God damn it, no. We're gonna have to educate you. You don't know nothing.
Yeah, it's like a big dog. Oh wait, you don't know what a fucking dog is either.
It's
didn't you? You
like-
said that
I
earlier.
point at Monty, who's like sort of bigger than him, not as big as me, 4 legs. I don't know. It's tough to explain what a horse is to a person who doesn't know
Wait.
what a horse.
A horse is not as big as you. Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Tristan, I hate to break it to you, mate, but you're not that big. Your ego is.
Well,
Elves are quite
you know,
tall,
I mean,
man.
yeah.
Not
I'm
as
about
big as a
6'2".
fucking horse, though, Ruby.
I mean, I'm talking like elven horses. What are you talking about? Those big elven horses.
I'm talking about actual fucking horses.
Oh, well, we're talking about 2 different things.
I mean, y- would those creatures be better to? How are we supposed to put supplies on flying creatures? No, right? I think horses is
No.
a sensible choice.
Can't
Oh, I
you-
don't think that you can.
Oh,
Huh?
that kills that plan.
They will see you as food or a threat.
So they're not tameable in any shape or form.
Tame?
Oh, God.
Oh my god, you are fucking useless.
This
Right.
conversation's going to get wild in a minute.
Horses.
They understand us when we
Horses.
speak. Well, in our tongue, they understand.
Okay. Right, so back to horses then. Just abandon this plan.
Right, let's go find us some horses then,
Yeah, horses and a cart
or a
for our
car.
supplies.
Yeah, what do we? We're not. How many horses would that be? 1 horse will be enough, isn't it?
What? We'll probably need 2 horses to pull the wagon that we're all going to be in as well.
The wagon would be for supplies. We'd need a
Correct.
horse for each of us.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Plus,
Can't Ruby change into a fucking animal?
But you want to ride Ruby?
you want to ride me for 2 solid weeks?
I mean,
Well,
wow.
would you,
What an offer.
how would you feel about that?
Not good, Monty. Not good.
Okay, noted.
I mean, that's pretty bold to ask. I mean, kudos to you for
Right,
asking.
right. No. And we also we're going to be taking Redneck as well.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
the red. Oh fucking hell! We can't even buy a horse. We're so shit at this. Should we just
Well,
go
to be
buy
fair,
a
We'll buy a
horse?
horse.
If we can rent a horse, we can arrange to rent horses because we're not coming back here.
So what? Then we steal them, is what you're saying?
Places
We
don't
them
rent
and then steal them.
horses.
Do not? Okay,
No.
well, that's cool. Right, we'll buy some horses then.
Then we can
We're gonna
negotiate
need
and try and say, we'll give them back to you eventually.
4 for us. We can put Nub in the cart with the supplies, and then there's Grimmin. So that's 5 plus Red Throat, and then if he has any guys with him, that they can hoof it, because then they'll be tired when we get there.
Yeah,
As we're going
So
there to
who are you
attack
gonna-
him, so we want to be not tired.
yeah. Want to basically wear him out on the journey. So
Yeah.
who's going to drive the wagon then? We need someone to drive the wagon. Is that going to be your
That's a
friend?
good
Can you do
point.
that? Can your
I
rune
could tr-
friend guy do that?
One
I
of us
could drive a wagon.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then he can
Yeah,
sit
one
on the
of us.
horse. Yeah.
Yeah, one of us needs to be in control of that wagon for our supplies and stuff.
Mhm.
So that's fair. So it's only 1, 2, 3, 4 horses really. 5 with the wagon.
Mhm.
Is that right?
Well, yeah. Well, let's go and find somewhere that sells a horse. You know, granted that you might have pissed away all the rest of our money already. So let's just see what happens.
Hey, you can't take it with you, Monty. You got to spend it while you got it, man. Spending a hole in my pocket. Did I tell you I've got a really bad gambling problem? I've ever mentioned that before.
You haven't mentioned that before. And you also think you're the size of a horse, so I don't know what to fucking believe.
I am exactly 15 hands tall. No.
It's okay, Monty. We'll get you another giant shark nose fin sword, and it'll be bigger and better than their stupid shiny swords.
I don't have to compensate for anything, Ruby. It's fine.
Exactly.
Listen, that's not going to be made by an Elven Smith, so I highly doubt it. So
Are you questioning Jeremy's skills? Are you questioning Jeremy's skills? My blacksmith shop, I will have you know. And she
I
just goes
think
off
he
on a
is, Ruby.
massive rant.
I'll say
As
this.
you guys, sorry, go ahead.
When we get our elven gear back, fancy swords, we'll put them against what your guy knocks together, and we'll see what
Knocks
comes.
together.
Yeah,
The
we'll see what
smithy
happens.
is the cornerstone of our entire operation. Everything's banned from there. Do you realize?
Just completely
As we're
shitting on
walking
his
off to
smithy.
find this like farmer. I'm assuming we're
Is
going
there like a
north of the
livery or
farm.
something? Is there like a livery nearby or something?
There's a
like that?
stable,
Not far from where we are. Is that
not far
right?
from where you are, actually.
Perfect.
While they don't necessarily have all of the horses that they might have for trade here within the stable here at the city, they do have some of the finest horses that they have available here within the city. You make your way inside where you see a stable boy who runs ahead of you to open the door. Very, energetic young lad. Welcome, welcome. Sunrise Stables has some of the best horses that you'll ever find in the Jeweled Sea.
Perfect. 5 of your best, 5 of your finest fillies, young man.
Okay. He runs across to the he like runs in the
Just
back,
like,
gets
look at the 2.
gets the manager who comes out and says 5 horses now.
Do we not need 6? Do we need 2 for a cart? And then 1,
Depends.
2,
but
3,
you can pull one
4.
with a cart, can't you?
You would need to.
It's
Okay.
got 2 people on it
Okay.
and supplies, so 6.
Actually, make that 6, my good man.
6 horses. Wow.
Yeah.
What a wonderful day. He starts doing some math.
I don't know if
Which-
you noticed, we're quite rich.
Oh, Trist.
Shush, you're gonna drive the price up, you ninny.
Certainly, that'll be 300 gold.
Is that all? Perfect.
I think 300 gold is good for us. We had like 1200, didn't we?
Is there any wiggle room here?
Well, you did say the finest of the horses that we have. Let me ask you, what will you be
Yes.
using them for? I'm assuming you're going to be riding.
Transportation, traveling, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Have you got any shit horses?
No, we do not. Now, you're going to need some draft horses. I suppose we could. There's no sense in making the extra gambit on riding horses for that. How many carriages are you pulling?
Just the one.
Yeah. So essentially, we need 4 riding horses, 2 draft horses. I think that's how it'll work out.
Bearing in mind, Monty and I are like halfling and dwarf, so would we not need smaller horses anyway?
Nah, you can have a big horse. Don't worry about it. Come on.
Do we
Let's
not
They
split
are
some
not going
cash.
to accommodate that here.
No.
270 gold.
Oh, nice.
Make it 230 and you got a fucking deal.
Kind of like looks down his nose at you like, I thought you guys just said you were rich. He doesn't say
Yeah.
that, but that's like the implication.
Rich but not stupid. We know our horses.
The look we give back is like, yeah, but it doesn't mean we have to pay full price.
Why would I come down on my prices?
Because we'll be valuable customers, and we may return and drive more custom your way as we walk about town with our fabulous horses. And people ask us where we got them from.
Influence, yeah. Very good influence, yeah. And people are like, oh, look, it's those. And then people go, you, sir, where did you get that horse? And I'll be like,
I've never
"Well, I
heard of
got
you
it
before.
Well, I've never fucking heard of you before. 230, have we got a deal?
250.
Okay, let's meet in the middle.
240.
Yeah, it's got to be 240 then. Let's meet in the middle. Happy days, job done. Shake my hand. That's it.
Well, 250 in a carriage because we don't have a carriage.
Oh shit, yeah.
A cart, sorry.
Yeah, 250 in a car. What say you?
Cart is going to be another manner. Completely.
Damn
What
it.
manner of cart do you require?
Just something crap to put supplies
One with 4
in.
wheels.
Box of wheels.
You're better off getting one of those from a general goods store. We don't sell mediocre or low tier carts here. Only the finest.
How much is a top tier car? Can I ask?
350 gold is our starting price. They
Yeah,
are all
no,
made to
nah,
order.
screw that. 240. 240.
240 for the horses is fine. 240 for the horses will be fine.
235. No, all right, okay. No, we're good.
Very well.
240, shake my hand.
250 gold it is.
240, I said. 240 was said. 240. I heard it, we heard it. Don't pull one over on us. We know our fillies.
Give me a diplomacy roll.
All right, yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that just for you. Just for you. It's being rolled. What have we got here? It's nice. It's nice.
That's pretty good.
It's very
240
nice.
then.
Mhm.
Deal.
He shakes your hand. Javia, get the horses ready. And when will you have them be leaving our city? When do you require them to be ready?
Now.
Well, no, we don't need them right away.
It is twilight right now. It's like 6 in the evening.
Yeah, we're rich. Get our horses ready now. Time doesn't matter to us.
Distant, for the love of God.
You'll find us at the captain's honor at the harbour.
Yeah.
You can have them to us
Yeah.
by tomorrow noon, I guess.
Yeah, midday tomorrow. Yeah, sounds cool.
And the barding for your riding horses. The bits and brittles. I'm assuming you'll want some sort of armor. You said you're leaving into dangerous territory.
Damn it, I didn't think about that.
Nah. Nah, that'll be alright.
You're going to ride these horses bareback.
Yeah.
My friend
Monty
Monty
can.
is. Yeah,
I'm-
he's done a lot of that in his day.
Yeah, I'm used to bareback.
Pitiful choice, sir. You're going to injure yourself and the horse. I'd wager they won't
Fine.
make it a week.
Alright, fine. How much are we talking? Well,
15
face mask
additional gold
thingies.
for the riding horses each.
And for
Each.
each, okay, 1, 2. Okay,
That's
that's
60.
60. And what about the bridles for the cart horses?
You will assume that's pretty safe to come with the cart.
Cart, okay,
Oh,
cool.
okay. So it's
Okay.
240 for the horses plus what? 60
60,
each.
so it's 300 in total.
Okay.
Cheeky bastard got 300 out of us anyway.
Yep.
Yeah. Shit.
um,
We got him
If
down
you
on
had
the
just
horses,
paid the
though.
full 300, he would have thrown it all in.
Damn.
Yeah,
The art of
think about that.
negotiation.
Fine.
The art of negotiation.
I'm not having another negotiation.
It was a negotiations. It's not one-sided.
Damn it.
Very, very clever.
I can see how you do business in this city. I admire it. Well
Yeah,
done.
I
sir.
respect that. Above the table, I respect that.
Yeah.
Damn it, I should
We
have
went-
asked for the bits instead of the cart. Ah.
Yeah, we went in lowballing him, and he got his money anyway.
He's an astute
well.
businessman. What can I say?
Yeah. Do you know? I'll say to the guy. Do you happen to know nearby where we might be able to purchase a cart from?
Oh my goodness, Guild Superior! Thank you for the 3 gift subs. Holy shit, dude! Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Very
Thank you,
kind.
Thank
thank
you. Good guy.
Much love, much love. Sorry, I missed that question there, Tristan. What was that?
I just
General
said,
good
like,
stuff.
do you know? Yeah, where the one of them is locally that we can be able to get a cart at this hour? You said it is twilight-ish.
The shops will be starting to close soon. In fact, you will likely be our last customers for the evening. But tomorrow morning, I would try Market Street over in the Old Town District. Though Silver Street has the most high-quality goods available in the city, aside from the privateers, or not privateers, the private purveyors that the Gilda Green estates have access to, and of course the governor.
Box with
So
wheels.
we-
That's all we need.
Yeah, we're kind of looking for a middle-of-the-road cart, really, to be honest.
Market Street or Silver Street would be your best bet.
Right, we'll do that tomorrow then, lads. I suggest we return to the captain's honour and celebrate a very productive day.
What have we achieved? He's pissed all of our money at the wall. We got 4 horses,
Hey.
no cart.
Wasn't just me. Blame your captain. He was there too. He led
I
this
will
charge
never
from the camp.
criticise the captain.
Well,
You're a
you've done
bad
that like 4
influence.
times.
He's
You've
never
done
done
that
that
4
before.
times before, haven't you?
What do you mean? What
Well,
was
like,
that?
You criticised captains and caused mutinies. Well,
Excuse me, I've never caused a
what I heard.
mutiny. I've never
what I
caused a
heard.
mutiny. No.
That's the rumour going around in the rest of the crew.
What?
He's taken
Who-
part in mutinies, he never caused them, okay? That
Well,
is
that's
a
what they say.
very significant difference.
Honestly.
I've only called it 41 times, right? You can't prove for the other 18.
I'm just telling you, the rest of the crew is saying you want a good mutiny, you go speak to Monty. He's your man.
Yeah, but they've never been successful. I mean, I've never caused a mutiny.
But yeah, no, I mean, it's you blame the new guy for pissing your money away, but the captain was stood there right there, and he never stopped me. Or well, he started it. I was
I
just
can-
there.
You're a bad influence, Tristan.
Don't worry too much. All the enterprises we left in Peridot will be refunding some of that as well. So
That Tim Pot Smithy you got going on.
Right.
how dare
We're gonna
I swear, Tristan, I will rant. I will do you know we have a tailor, a magic shop. We have I forgot what the
magic
other
shop,
thing we
a
got
tailor?
was. A tailor, a magic shop, a blacksmith,
mine.
and a mine. And no, there was something else because we all got one each.
Was it like some sort of tavern or something like that?
No, but we made friends at the tavern. Look, it is a whole operation, Tristan. You just don't appreciate it because you've not been there. But when we return to Peridot, you will see.
Listen, I'm a man of quality, so you'll be guaranteed I'll be casting my beady eye over each and every one of these places.
Good. You will be impressed.
I hope so. Prove me wrong. Is all I'll say.
Right, the second we get back to the ship, Ruby is going to go pick up that little talkie crystal that we've got, and she's going to be like, sooner, how's the sales going? You need to like amp it up, love, right, yeah, all the shady tricks, we want everything, yeah, we need productions like so much, this dude needs to come back and be like gobsmacked, and yeah.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Bit of elven arrogance.
Yeah, she's like, this freaking elf, you would not believe.
Soon as a fear bulk, so she probably would believe it. But well, I think that is probably the best point for us to wrap up this episode. So as you guys arrive back to the captain's honor, you see that things are in ship shape. Everybody's getting everything set into order. A lot of the crew are actually going to go get off the ship to spend some time on dry land, spend some of their earnings, and enjoy themselves, as sailors are wont to do. But yeah, thank you guys for being such fantastic players. I love running for y'all. I love this campaign. It's so much fun.
I am constantly telling my friends about this. Like, constantly. They must be sick of it. Especially since a few of them are actually probably watching right now. So, hi guys.
Well, I am always appreciative of you guys. Shout out to Will. Will had to head out early because he had some dinner plans that he didn't realize were going to be so early. No worries. We know how that goes. Shout outs to Monty, Ruby, Tristan, the people behind them. That's Seely, Mash, and Shiv. I love you guys. I appreciate y'all as always. Let's do our round table. Where can people find you? Starting with Seely.
Yes, I'm Cal. I've been Monty Beefcastle, the halfling barbarian, the angry little man with crab wounds and a chip on his shoulder. Yes, you can find me every Thursday on the Ampersand D20 Twitch channel for Homebrew Havoc, along with my good friend Shiv, aka Tristan. And you can also, if you are in Scarborough next weekend, then you could catch me and Mash on stage there doing some fun live TTRPG nerdy game showy nonsense, and it's going to be a right laugh, so come along. It's going to be very, very fun indeed. So
is it streamed?
It is going to be streamed, yes. I'm going to be streaming it on my Twitch.
Oh, awesome.
And Callum is underselling everything because he has no idea what I have planned for him at all. I have kept a lot under the belt, and it is all going to be streamed live on Twitch all weekend.
Wow,
so,
I'm actually terrified. So yes, that's at Sci-Fi Scarborough on the 23rd and 22nd and 23rd, or 23rd and 24th.
Saturday and Sunday next week.
just say that Saturday, Sunday next week in Scarborough. To all
whatever those dates may be.
Yeah, so yeah, start booking your flights now. Derek, book your flight. Come on over.
Yeah, absolutely.
Last minute. That's only going to cost like $3,000.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. Cheers. Seely TTRPG on Twitter and other things. Cheers.
Awesome. Well, thank you, buddy. Much love as always. Much appreciated. Mash, where can people find you, homie?
I'm Mashashi cosplay on Twitter, Mashashi on Twitch. I'm here Monday to Friday with my best friend Swifty. We're playing Stardew and we are filth monsters. It is hilarious. But I'm also known as author Ash Hester, and my book just came out.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I've been stroking the cover occasionally. I'm just like, oh my god, it's done.
It's really here.
It is. It's really here. So if you like Game of Thrones meets Lord of the Rings with a bit of queerness in there, this is a prelude to Light, which is before the series. So yeah, it's kind of an introduction.
Dude, sick.
You know it's out.
Hell yeah. I've got the digital version. I need to go get the paperback for my, or hardback.
Everyone's been so fucking supportive. Like, it's unreal.
Well, you deserve it, dude.
My heart is just like so full. So thank you,
put a whole lot of
everyone.
work
Like
into it, man.
honestly,
Oh, yeah.
thank you.
Deserve it much.
Awesome. Well, thank you for being here as always. Much love, much appreciated. And
Thank you for having
Shiv,
me.
where can people find you, buddy?
You can find me everywhere at IOShiv, and you can see me here every other Saturday. You can see me on a Thursday and a Tuesday at Ampersand D20, where I play Strahd, as well as Homebrew Havoc, and I pop up in other places. The guys at Guild Superior, they're generous enough to allow me at their table as well. I just pop up anywhere I'm wanted. I'm a sort of role-play person for hire. So hit me up on the
And a
on the
damn
Twitters
good
and
one
social
at
media.
that.
Absolutely
Well,
fantastic.
I try my goddamn best.
Well, you do a
But
great
yeah,
job.
find me there, and yeah, see you around.
Awesome. Well, thank you for being here, buddy. Much love, much appreciated. Can't wait for more games with you guys. Y'all are such a blast to run for. I always know that I'm in for a good time and some goofs and gaffs and laughs. I don't know. This campaign's a lot of fun, and I'm really appreciative of it. Mash, where are we rating?
Okay, so my lovely friend Hannah C. I'm gonna put it into this chat because I don't have it open.
Cool.
She's just reached affiliate. She's really lovely. I've known her for about 12 years. And yeah,
Fantastic.
there's a raid message as well for y'all. Voties.
All right. Where is her?
In the chat for video. Sorry.
Oh, in the video
Thanks.
chat. Got it. Cool.
Thanks for the Twitter follow, Guild Superior.
Yeah, they're great guys. Great guys.
Thank you very much for all of the support, everybody. Y'all are astounding as always. I'm deeply.
The community
appreciative.
is so amazing. Like we've made some incredible friends in the year that we've been in Booty, and like yeah, we wouldn't be doing it if there wasn't an audience to watch us. No, that's not true. We would.
Well, I
That's
would
the only
still be
reason I'm
running
here.
it. Yeah.
I'm here for the audience.
That's fair. No, but I appreciate you guys. I love reading to run for y'all, and I think I like to think that shines through with all the prep and work I put into it. So
Dude, it's amazing.
We love it. No, like really
and I
do.
gotta say,
love y'all.
the
All right,
switch to
guys.
Foundry has been awesome, and the switch to Pathfinder has been awesome.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, I'm glad. I am
Outstanding.
looking forward to more of it. In 2 weeks, you can catch us back with more booty. 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6:30 BST, right here on DMDM Studios. The next stream you will catch live on this channel is Deathwatch Kill Team Last Bastion. It is a Warhammer 40k actual play hosted by me. This Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then more Deathwatch on Friday at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time with Darker Stars hosted by Souls Rolls. So got some grim dark week. Have a wonderful one, and I will see y'all very soon. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.